Dream Crusher!
Don't believe in aliens, they're never going to land. Don't believe in cryptids that leave footprints in the sand. Don't believe in spirits appearing from the dead. The only demons out there are living in your head. Dream crusher, the Lord of non-belief. If you can't prove it, no one can get ready for the breeze. Undead, skeptic, we all know what that means. He's lurking in the shadows and crushing on your dreams. Dream crusher, the Lord of non-belief. If you can't prove it, no one can get ready for the breeze. Undead, skeptic, we all know what that means.
Here we go. Hello, everyone.
Happy Friday.
First and foremost, while the comments are going, let us know how we sound, because this is the first time I'm using this setup with certain microphones, and I don't know how everyone sounds. I think it sounds good.
I don't know if I'm okay, because I'm all to the side.
So, hello, everyone. We have guests, as you can see, in studio guests, and we're in a different studio. This is actually the reading room, and I talk about it a lot. The books back here, they were collected by Tim Binga, our obscure reference man, who is actually sitting over on the couch behind the camera. Say hi, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
There we go. So hopefully everything is sound good. Okay, you sound distant. I sound distant. All right.
You do?
It might sound like that for a little bit, because until I figure it out. But everyone, how about we go around and just introduce ourselves.
It says they're okay if they turn up the volume. Is there a way to turn up the volume?
Well, maybe them turn up the volume. Yeah. I can't turn up their volumes. But.
No, I know that. But it says it sounds a little distant, but okay when I jack up the volume.
Sound a little distant. Yeah, okay. All right, yeah. Did you stop a quick check?
Not yet.
All right.
I didn't want to be late.
So you guys know me, and maybe you don't know the ladies that are surrounding me, which is I gotta say I like this. It's not often that this happens. So. Whew. How you doing? Anyway, so Stevi, hello. How are you?
Hi everyone. I'm so excited to be here.
Yay! Yay!
Hopefully I'm hearable as well. I'm very quiet. I gotta speak louder.
Speak.
Project.
Yeah, especially because the fans go on too.
Yeah.
You don't pipe now when the fans go out.
I mean, I was working with it actually at like my mixer. One of the inputs went to shit today.
Oh no!
And I bought a brand new mic, so I would have 4 mics for each of us, and the brand new one didn't work. I was like, what's going on? And then I started panicking. I'm like, what's going on? I swapped everything and realized like everything worked fine except for the input on the mixer. So, what does my shirt say? I wore this for her.
Mine's in the car.
There you go. Yeah.
I meant to wear it. It's in the
I
car.
figured it might be like an appropriate story that you could share tonight,
Yes, it is a
considering the
good
topic. So
Can you tell people what it says? Because they asked.
you said
It says the other half of tits and ass, and there's a great story behind it.
Yes. And then we have Jenny.
Yes.
Yes.
Hello. I am Jenny Twigs.
Jenny Twigs.
That is me.
That is, and she did a great video on the Nyack Ghostbusters case, which we were able to find this awesome book here
I'm
that
so jealous.
she couldn't find. But we put our heads together. Actually, it was we tried to find this book, and it ended up a friend of mine, Mitch Silverstein, who lives in Nyack. He went to the local library and checked it out because they had a copy, and he sent it to me so we can make a copy of it and go from there. And then we have Joan.
Yeah, hi.
Hello.
I'm Joan. I do a podcast called Ladies Fright.
Yay!
Yeah.
So the topic is actually it's your topic.
Yeah.
And as I said, I should go over the rules. Should I go over the rules? I totally blew past our
I'm so
opening.
excited for
I'm
us.
so distracted.
It's a takeover.
I'm surrounded by ladies.
Let's do the rules really quick.
Let's do the rules really quick.
Especially because we have guests. Let's keep it clean.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know if I can do. I will cover
I know
up
it's
people.
not possible.
Basically, I know the rules. So, rule number one:
Yeah.
this is an
what is it?
educational show.
Oh,
So, ask questions. I encourage you to ask questions. That's what this show is about. It's a learning show. Rule number two is that if you do have a question, please put a capital Q in front of it. That helps Donna pick it out from the rest of the chat going on. Rule number three is that we don't know everything. So keep that in mind. You might ask a question and we might have to say, I don't know. And you might get 4 or 5 or 6 of them because we do have the lurker in the background. Yeah, I'm looking at you. But just be prepared. Don't try to stump us or anything like that because we're cool with not knowing. I mean, it just gives us an opportunity to learn. Rule number 4 is basically be nice. I was gonna go. Don't be a dick.
That was from our podcast.
Yeah.
That's the rule. Just don't be a dick.
Don't be a Richard. I'm like, that's not what I said.
Try to keep it YouTube appropriate.
I know. But basically, yeah, be nice. You can be in the chat room and you can debate, you can discuss, you can disagree. That's fine. Just do not get into name calling and cursing and just insulting people just to insult people, because then Donna will boot you out and
You're not on
you're gone.
Facebook tonight?
Um,
Say we're not on Facebook.
We're not on Facebook. I know I'm streaming to Facebook. It says I'm streaming to Facebook. Rule number 5 is my favorite, and I'm probably the only one at the table can do it. Well, you have water, so you can get away. You have water too. You want some water?
Almost it.
You good?
Yeah, I think
I think it's way from yours.
Okay.
I might be talking
You're
actually.
on Facebook.
I offered.
What?
You're on Facebook.
I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, I am on Facebook.
Okay,
Just
try
check.
again.
But yeah, rule number 5 is drink, have fun, learn something, and
There's
That's it.
now a rule number 6.
there's a rule. What is that? Rule number 6. Oh, guess get tiara. Tiara.
All guests get tiaras from now on. See, the problem is we don't have a lot of women guests all the time.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't have many tiaras. I mean, that'd be cool. We could do a skeptical help
we
bar
need
tiara.
some tiaras. I
Yeah.
think so.
I would
Yeah.
wear that.
Yeah. I think it's in the budget. I'll check.
Okay.
Exactly. I'll
Yeah.
make sure it's not and bling. It
We'll have
will
to see.
be in the budget.
I don't know if we got an increase from last year, which was still 0. So I don't know where that stands.
Oh.
You
All
hear
right,
that,
so-
guys? we need a budget
What?
for tiaras.
I also want to, real quick before we get into the ladies taking over the show, I'm going to paste a link in the chat. One of our viewers, Puerto Rican, who has been in the chat for years, really nice guy. He's having some issues. His son has some severe medical issues. He's suffering from Crohn's disease. And now Puerto Rican is also having health problems of his own. So I just put in the chat, I put a link. Well, it's coming up
Oh,
now.
there it is. Okay.
That's for his GoFundMe. If you can, just take a look at it. If you have a moment and help out if you can, because he's having trouble. And we had a conversation tonight, and he doesn't know how he's going to afford his son's next payment treatment. Yeah. So if you can help, that would be
That's a hard
great.
situation
No
for
pressure,
anybody.
but it sucks because he's a single dad and he's doing his best to take care of his son.
And he has to take care of himself so he can take care of his son. So he put his needs on the side for a while, but now he has to take care of both. So he's having some hard times. So if anybody can help, that'd be great.
Okay. All right. And we'll wish him the best. Wish him the best.
And
So
we'll put the link in later as well.
Yeah,
Right now it's in the chat.
I'll put it in a few times tonight, just so you can take a look. All right. So the ladies are here because they approached me with a topic, and I'm just gonna turn it over. It's your topic.
It is my topic.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm sitting back. I ain't doing shit the rest of the show.
So I had both these lovely ladies on, as well as a few other guests on during Valentine's Day, and we had a Galentine's Day themed. And just for the little backstory about this topic, we played a version of Love, Marry, Kill, but we called it Haunt, Possess, Ghost. And at one point, we had debunkers as options. And we had it broken into male and female. And first off, I struggled to find people in the niche who were female and debunking. A lot of them were more on the ghost hunting side of things. And I had these lovely ladies go, I don't recognize some of these people. But when it came to the men, we had Seg, Beardo, and Kenny. Everyone recognized them right away. And I thought, it's a shame because I know these women do wonderful research and wonderful topics. And even though the market for the paranormal is mostly female based, there's very little representation in like the big heavy hitters in ghost hunting, but also as well in debunking. And I think anyone can critically think. I know a radical idea that I've just had. So I thought it'd be fun to discuss women and girls and female presenting people in our niche itself, and maybe what we can do to better highlight them when we see them.
I love it.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have to agree that I think the three of you do excellent work. I really love what I've seen so far. I mean, we've had a chance to work together a lot. I've worked with you. I haven't worked with you yet.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it because I got to tell you a quick story. I was talking to Joan and we were talking about this trip, and she's like, hey, yeah, me and Stevi and Jenny are coming up. And I was like, Jenny, who's Jenny? And she said your name. I didn't recognize it at first, but she started describing about this Nyack and the Ghostbusters case. I was like, wait a minute. Young girl, dark hair, long, like lots of really good information. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Looked it up. I'm like, this one? Yeah, no fucking way. I love this video. This was awesome. And I was so excited that you were coming up. And that really spurred me into trying to find this. This book, again, is like, it's impossible to find.
I'm so mad about
obviously
this.
not.
Not impossible, but
It's not
very
impossible.
difficult.
We have a lot of resources, so we, like I said, we found it,
And it's only on borrow.
yeah,
So
it's only
it's not
borrowed.
Yeah.
So we'll have copies. So it's good. But yeah, I agree. There's a lot of people that do good work, but they're not getting recognized. And I'm curious. We had a conversation earlier. Some of the things we were bringing up, and feel free to jump in anytime. You can cut me off. It's fun. It's cool. Because I do talk a lot. You all know that.
You say that like we don't all have podcasts.
Okay. I wonder if part of the reason, like when people mention Seg and Beardo, especially those two, they put out content like every other day.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I don't do that. This once a week show is the most frequent release that I do. Usually my videos are every other month or every month, something like that, because it's so much more involved. Mm-hmm. And I think that's all of us, because it's, do you think that's part of the reason maybe is because you three are doing more in-depth work and not putting out content constantly?
Yeah.
Like, and we actually just had this talk in the car where I was like telling Jenny, I was like, your production is great. Your research is great. I would love to be like that, but I've put myself on a schedule of every other week putting a video out. And I know, like, I've talked to you, Kenny, about like when I'm researching and going, I have to put this on the back burner. This is too much for me to do at the moment and get a video out at the same time. I think it's that partially. I also think there's a lot to do with the fact that a lot of us look at the history and not the technical side of things.
Right.
Yeah. Also, I've noticed people like Beardo and Seg, they often report in real time on things that are happening in the community.
Yeah.
We take so much time during research and we're so focused on certain topics that we often miss what's currently going on in time to put out anything current. Like, we don't do lives, they talk about it. We don't make videos that talk about what just happened yesterday because we are so in depth in our research that I personally don't have the brain space to also keep up with current things. And so I think that's why the names are bigger and more recognized, because they're more in everyone's line of vision more often.
I totally agree with that, because my first video was actually a fluke. I made a video about the Conjuring House drama.
Yep.
That is my best performing video. I made it at the lucky time while things were happening, just because I cared and was passionate about like the historical aspect of the house. And that video was like my most viewed.
Yeah, the timing
Yeah.
for you,
Right.
it was really good.
But
Timing
I think it was relevant.
Timing's a big
Timing is
Yeah.
a big deal.
Mhm.
Like the Smurl haunting, I released that right after the movie came out,
Mhm.
and it did great. You know, like that's one of my highest viewed videos. And again, it's timing, but the rest of the stuff that I do, and you probably can relate to this because it's not current. And I agree with you. It's not current stuff. I don't look at the current stuff because a lot of current stuff is just stupid. it's like that cookie cutter stuff that just piles out. And then usually there's so much drama that surrounds it. Like, I left high school years ago. Decades
need to
ago.
go back.
I don't need to go back to that.
Right?
You know,
Right.
so I focus on the more in-depth stuff.
Mhm.
So yeah. What else? This is your show. I'm looking right at you.
Your show.
This is your show,
Other people in the room.
and then it goes to used to. I'm just here to make sure this works.
Well,
Okay,
there's questions. Do you want to take a question? Or do you want to?
Apparently not. Apparently I'm a monkey and I must dance.
I'm not telling you what to do. I don't want to get yelled at.
You guys, you tell me. There's a few questions, so we can either do
Let's
a
keep.
question or.
Let's try to keep the questions
Till later.
more till later.
Okay,
And
all right.
Yeah.
If we run out of stuff, then
Okay,
we'll pop
that's
them up.
fine.
And like, I think that's also another thing is that drama does sell.
Mhm.
Like, I know
Yeah.
some of my
Yeah.
best performing
And that's
things.
a huge
Yeah.
thing.
Are
Yeah.
things that are even happening within like the niche that we're in, not necessarily within the greater paranormal. Like, people just care about that. There's also it's a bigger issue in general on YouTube with the commentary versus drama debate. Typically, men get labeled as commentary channels, where women get labeled as drama channels. And I'm not saying that happens within our section necessarily, but it is something that is a common occurrence and a debate on YouTube in general. So it's not that I don't think that people, because I would like to think the best of people. I don't want to think that they're not taking women seriously. But how do we get people to get more eyes on the things we do and get the recognition of it? Because
And be taken seriously.
yes.
Like, that's where the shirt comes into play.
Well,
Yes.
let's talk about the shirt.
Oh, yeah,
Let's
that
talk
was
about
the
the
story.
shirt.
What's
Yes,
the
yeah, I
story?
meant to do it with a segue.
Yeah, the whole
Beat 'em
reason
up.
this shirt exists is Kenny is the other half, I was one half, and Kristen, our lovely friend Kristen, was it was just me and her were the two halves. And since Kristen couldn't be there when Seg and Kenny and I went to Kansas, we had Kenny be a stand-in for that, because what had happened was, because women had gone to a male debunker to ask for help with getting some information out, because one, smaller channel, 2, we didn't have as big of like reach and respect, I guess, like notoriety maybe. Like the bigger channels have a lot of notoriety with the community. Yes. And all we wanted was the information to spread to the community. We didn't care how it got there. We just wanted it there. But when we started giving it to certain people, we got accused of those certain people only helping us because of our tits and ass. So it was this thing. It was a thing where we helped expose some bad behavior in the paranormal community. That person didn't like being exposed for their bad behavior, and it became we were only helped because we were pretty women.
Wow. And I just want to say that I walked in and was just handed the shirt and told to put it on. That was it. And I looked at it, and my first reaction was, I can't put this on. I got to call my wife and tell her what I'm doing first. But that's a great. I don't want to say great story because that sounds bad, but it's a impactful story because like there's no reason. We should all be helping each other. Like that's it. It doesn't. And our coworker and friend Eric behind the wall, said it best. Oh, hey, Jason Halls.
Is that
what's
what
up?
he said? That's crazy.
I know, right? It's a small community.
He said it best. He said, Jason Halls.
But Eric said it earlier about like we need to be colorblind when it comes to working together. You don't look at what people look like, or that's basically it. What they look like,
gender,
no matter what.
It doesn't matter.
It's what you're bringing to the table. It is, hey, you have information that I need. Can I have it? Can you work with me? Yes. And I love. I mean, like I said, we work together many times, and anytime you guys ask, it's like, sure. What do you need? You know, what can I do? And I think that should be standard across the board, no matter what.
And then the whole like putting that out there into the community that it was done for the tits and ass overshadowed the mission.
Right.
We were exposing violence in the community and threats from people that we wanted people to be aware of so they didn't accidentally run into them and get either taken advantage of, suffer any sort of violence, anything like that. And it was overshadowed by the fact that 2 pretty girls needed help.
Right.
Yeah. And that's.
I also think that and I do a lot of this with my podcast, is talking about how paranormal narratives are a greater reflection of society as a whole. Just because this happened in our little section of the internet, does not mean it doesn't happen everywhere. How many times do we hear that women are not believed that something is as dramatic as it is, either because they're too emotional, because they are pretty, they are somehow... people are allowed to treat them a certain way. They're objectified. And we like, not to be skirting around it, but like, I know some people who don't want to go ghost hunting as women because they're afraid to be left alone in certain areas.
And we've covered incidents where people at public ghost hunts were accused or called out for bad behavior with people there, with children present. I've had people come to me and say, my child was present at this ghost hunt and this particular person was trying to get her alone in a room. Like, we try to make sure everyone is aware of what's going on so everyone is safe, especially women who are vulnerable to things like that because we are either smaller or because we're by ourselves or whatever it is. Like, we want to be safe, and our whole mission was to make the community safe, not what it was overshadowed with it.
Right.
Yeah, the reaction was just it was out of context. It was dumb. It was just dumb. And when you explained it to me, it pissed me off that somebody would say that. Like, you're just getting help because you're pretty. Like, maybe she's getting help because she's good at what she does, you know,
and she just wants to get the word out.
Yeah, like, and we're working together to expose something, to get the information out. It's always been my goal to get the education out, get the information out so that people can use it. Seriously?
That wasn't in the rules. It wasn't in the rules.
This is my med alarm. I'm so sorry about that.
Oh.
It's the only noise my phone makes.
Now I feel bad.
Only noise.
Fine.
I never know what time it is, so I
guess we know what other half you are now.
Yeah, well. Dick and balls.
I meant the ass, but okay.
I'm not going to say dick and ass. It's my show. And I bet everyone laughed.
This is a place of learning.
Higher learning. We got books behind us.
A guy with a Yoda on him. Hey.
Oh my goodness.
God.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's lots of stuff all over the place. I had to decorate. When I set it up, I was like, this looks too plain. I gotta put toys out. I gotta put stuff out.
Toys
I gotta put toys out. I gotta have
How will
toys.
we be entertained if there's no toys?
Exactly. He's amazing.
Yeah. Wow. Way to put me in my place. 4 against 1 here. I'm done. People should be respected on what they bring to the field, not on a physical appearance. That's what I say. I repeat that all the time. It's what you bring to the table. I don't like. I think my interaction with people is mostly online. Mm-hmm. So I think it's. I don't know how to say this without sounding weird. I think it makes it easier because I don't look at the person. You know, I'm not looking at you. There is nothing except your name and you're asking for help. And that's great. And that's the way it should be anyway. Mm-hmm. Like whether you're in person or not, that's the way it should be. Mm-hmm. But when somebody judges you and judges how they're going to, if they're going to help you or not, based on how you look, that says everything about them. And I would say find your information some other way. Don't deal with that person because that's an asshole. All right, so back to you. Why you have a podcast? Why are you so nervous?
I didn't know I was doing this all.
It's Ladies Takeover. It said it in the
Ladies
title.
Takeover. To say this without sounding like I don't like men.
Oh boy, here we go.
I'm married to a man, by the way. Love him. He's not watching.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that look for?
What look?
Yeah, me too.
I said, me too. I'm married and
and it's to a man.
it's to a man.
We don't hate men here.
I'm Aquarius.
But
Yay.
Kenny's like, oh my god. He's like,
I'm trying to stay in my seat like
what's coming?
I'm too chubby. I can't squeeze down the
I think it's a little bit telling and a little bit upsetting in a way that Stevi didn't have the option to go to a fellow woman to talk about this and have it broadcasted. She did have to go to a man, and then that conversation comes up as well, where once again, I don't think if Kenny was like, I feel like I'm being harassed, let me go talk to Beardo about it, anyone would go, Beardo's just doing it for the dick and ball.
Tim's cracking up.
We know Kenny.
Someone's going to clip that out now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to hear it.
I'm so sorry. I can
That's
leave
okay.
if you need me. I did drive them, so
We've
I will
said
have to
worse
take
on
them.
this show. We've had HR take over the show once.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna need my
we're good.
HR sign tonight. I think.
Yeah.
We just.
It only
talked
happened
about
once.
this?
Yeah.
So sorry. But
It wasn't a real HR.
yeah, HR's not real.
It-
Go.
Right?
I've never met HR in my life, so
They do exist.
do.
But it would have been nice if, once again, I think that's the other thing is if there was a female presenting figure popular enough within our niche to be that voice of reason in some way. I think that's the thing that's upsetting is that sometimes I feel like I have to go to one of the gentlemen in our group to be taken seriously of okay, and I've not had any major controversy or anything like that, but to be well, here's my idea about something. Let me go to Kenny and make sure I'm on the right track so I don't just say something and not be believed in some way. Mm-hmm. And as I said, I'm not a good example of this, but I'm speaking from your situations that you've had before where you've had to go to male counterparts. And I think Stevie's actually one of the most popular voices for the female side of things. And the fact that even she has to go find somebody else to be believed more is heartbreaking.
I have noticed a lot. I never really thought about it in this aspect this way before, but I have had more encounters in this space of people not believing me and immediately assuming I'm making something up, or that I'm just clout chasing, or that I'm just a hater. Mm-hmm. And they never actually go and consume my content to see what I'm about. It's they see that I don't have a big following, for one. I get that a lot. I get, oh, she's only got so many following, don't take her seriously. Like the amount of comments I get like that from the trolling people. Like I have such a positive following. Everyone is really good, but I have a handful that beat a dead horse with the she doesn't know what she's talking about. She doesn't do research. She only bashes. Like,
there's such larger YouTube channels that talk about the Warrens and how not to be believed. And somehow we're getting comments to this day, or yesterday, I should say, from a video 4 months ago from creeps yelling about Stevi being on my show. I'm sorry.
Scared me.
That wasn't even my teacher voice.
A little bit.
Oh no. Actually, you know what? You should be scared.
See?
But like, yeah, it's there. I try to go through all the factors, and I don't want to not give people the benefit of the doubt, but it feels like the one factor is you are a woman speaking about it, where like they don't go after what was like CZ World. Nesper's not going after them.
Yep.
Why?
There are a lot of very large content creators that are male that have bashed, like actually bashed the Warrens, said terrible things about them, and they don't like the Y-Files, for example. AJ from the Y-Files, he did a whole series where he debunked each one of these stories. Like he told the story, and at the end he told why they were ridiculous or whatever information he had and facts he had. He's never been attacked by Nesper. Nesper doesn't care about him. I don't understand why I was so directly targeted, other than the fact that I had things that made them nervous. But in the same moment, they're saying I don't have anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's what you're feeling. Solve the problem.
I'm thinking this is. I mean, it's. I'm taking it all in and understanding it better. Like I understand that there are issues, and I understand that there's more intense struggles on your side than on my side for these kind of things. And we talked about it earlier today. We had a big discussion about it, like trying to relate. And yeah, there's so many things that I have not experienced like this because I'm a white male, and I haven't had those kind of prejudice statements or attitudes toward me for the most part. So I try to understand them better. That's why I talk and we have these discussions and stuff. And I think it's terrible that you don't get believed simply because you're a girl. And I think that's completely ridiculous because, I mean, I, for one, I don't hesitate. Like anything that comes up, especially with the Warrens, or when we're doing our projects, like we talk a lot, you know, and anytime I find something, I'm like, oh, shit, I go right to Steve. Like, I got to tell you, I got to let you know, I got this. And you sent me books and this and that. And like, I think that's great. That's the way we should be. And not once, like with any, like not just the three of you here, the four of you, or anyone else that I've engaged with, have I ever thought like, well, you're just a girl. Like, that's so foreign to me.
Yeah. We also got that comment on Valentine's Day that we were a bunch of
cackling hens.
Yeah.
Same person.
Cackling hens.
My first hate comment.
Who
Really
is this person? Maybe we just need to.
Oh no, he's on a list.
He's on a very bad list.
Obviously,
it's a national list. You can look it up.
Yeah. Well, it's a registry, in fact.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. The kind where people knock on your door and tell you.
Like feral goth gal.
Yeah, he has to tell people he's moving to the neighborhood.
Unless it's a paranormal claim that Kenny is an equal opportunity treatment. Damn right.
It is true.
I don't care who you are.
He doesn't care about race, creed, or gender.
Yep.
There's something else I noticed about gender. I was thinking about it. I seem to see way more females having very, very great success on YouTube when they pretend to be psychic.
Yeah.
When
Yeah,
they
I see
pretend to be
men-
what?
a psychic.
Yeah.
A psychic.
The amount of female psychics, I don't necessarily believe them. I have proof some of them are definitely lying, but they have massive followings and people eat up what they say. They're never questioned. They're never said. No one ever says to them, "Show me proof."
Yeah.
No one ever calls them clout chasers. They are riding that same wave that gets them the attention that, like, it's a weird dynamic that a woman would get more attention faking than telling the truth. And like, you don't see there are some, but you don't see a whole lot of the men out there making those fake psychic channels where they're going in and saying, I feel this. And
it's because it's a lot of introspection on the feeling, a lot of introspection on the emotion. Of course, a woman could feel a ghost. They're emotional.
Exactly.
We're like, the technical gadget thing. Like, women can't use a gadget. They can't do that.
We brought this up earlier today, and not in that sense.
Okay.
But
good.
when you look, I would never. Yeah. But when you look at paranormal conferences, that all the ones that I've been to, there is definitely a divide. It's the majority are men that attend. The men tend to be more on the gadget heavy side, and the women are usually on more of the psychic or sensitive side. And that's across the board. Every time I've gone, I make it a habit of counting. Okay, who's doing this? All right, male, female, and then going through psychics or technic and trying to figure out like what's the ratio here. And it's always a very lopsided.
But like for the same reason that women usually are psychics is the same reason that women are the victims of psychics as well. It's feeding into that emotional. It's almost, and this is far out, I understand, it's almost the same as like, I'm more willing to trust a woman when I like a fellow woman when I see them than I am to trust a man if I'm alone in a situation. Some pewers have used women to lure in victims because it's, that way, or a child.
That's true. Yes.
Something that like feels comforting, and safe. So it's once again just playing into the emotions, playing into the vibe that like men can't have emotions, even though anger is an emotion, and maybe you should just learn to temper it like the rest of us do. You don't think I have rage constantly?
I'm gonna just put this up real quick because this looks like it's in context.
In that same live stream from your sweatshirt, your merch, it's not a sweatshirt, it's a shirt. At one point, a person brought up an argument that was a red herring, I think is the best term for it, where it was questioning if a person it's Jacqueline Nunes. The question was, is Jacqueline Nunes sane enough to run the business of the Conjuring House? And the argument this person brought up was, what, women can't own property? Which was not an argument anyone made.
That wasn't brought up.
I don't know. Is that a red herring? I don't know if that's a red herring or if that's.
The only thing I can think of is like that one Twitter post. It's like, I love waffles, and someone replies, "Oh, so you hate pancakes?"
Right.
Like, that's kind of
funny.
It's a black. No, it's not black or white. You got the fallacy. Yeah.
Not straw man.
But yeah, it's.
You have to go look at your wall.
It was something that like everyone's gonna go, well, of course, anyone who would say that is evil. But it wasn't the argument being made. Yeah. So when I addressed this person in a video, I said, you can't critique me because I am a woman and therefore I'm infallible now. And the other one we've done is some of these people complain about their children learning things, knowing that their children are 30 something, which I am also 30 something. So I go, I'm someone's child.
Yeah, me too. My ears are sensitive.
I just want to say I like waffles and pancakes.
Okay, yeah, that's a good
and
stance.
Bacon.
Bacon.
It's kind of the straw man attack.
Yeah,
straw man.
Yeah, because it's throwing out a different. It's making you use your resources to attack a different point.
Yeah.
Which when that comes up in debates, I love that. Yeah. I love when they use it because that gives me a chance to call them out and say, that's not what we were talking about. Can we take it back to the topic? And then it flusters them. which I mean I love. If I can fluster the other person, I love that.
My husband's way of going about that is sometimes he just blows them a kiss. He goes, oh, and then they're like, okay.
I have a question for everyone.
Yeah.
Since we're on the subject of women debunkers and how there aren't many of us, do any of you know who Anita Gregory is?
I do not
No.
I'd have to.
I think you would know her if you
I
looked
would.
her up.
Yeah, I will have to. That's usually my thing. Like I watch a lot of people, but I don't see their names all the time. And so, yeah, if I see a picture, I'm like, oh yeah, I know who that is.
Okay,
That's
so
awesome.
Anita Gregory was one of the female parapsychologists, and she's also a psychologist on the team for the infield poltergeists in England.
Yeah. Okay.
She went and assessed. She's mentioned in the movie, the Conjuring, one of the Conjuring movies that was based on the infield case. She is mentioned and brought up. And I remember covering this and doing the research on it and getting so upset because they dismiss her. She's basically dismissed in the movie as a meanie. She accuses the girls of faking. She doesn't believe them. She's just there to shut this down because they only care about money. Like she's made out to be a bad person. In real life, she did dismiss the children's claims. She did catch them faking. They did admit to her that they were faking. She went to write a paper and she submitted it. It was a skeptical point of view, and she submitted it to. What's the one in England? The
Society for Psychical Research.
She submitted it for publication, and they shut her down. And she was made to be quiet about it from that point on. And she was told she was a liability for a lawsuit. They would not publish her findings.
Wow.
That's why. Like,
who makes that?
Like, who made that decision?
And she was making logical observations. She pointed out the faking. Right. She got confession of the faking, even though they said they only faked it to keep them interested because they were worried if stuff wasn't happening, they would leave. That was their reason for faking it. But she wasn't given the time of day.
And I just don't get it. I don't understand. Like, especially for the SBR, which is supposed to be this science-based society, looking for the truth, though it was kind of shady. Yeah, I know. Like, look at it.
They were more about their finances than they were about finding truth in anything.
Yeah.
They didn't want to look bad because it had been so sensationalized, is my opinion.
Right.
And she would have made them look bad because of her findings.
Right. And then that falls in with how they run things. I mean, it's like, you're going to make us look bad? No, we're going to keep it quiet. We wanted to keep it in the news.
Of course, the movie would paint her in a negative.
Yes. And when I remember covering that, being so upset because she was the only one thinking logically. She was the only one trying to help. She was not trying to sensationalize. She was not trying to push a narrative of any kind. She was trying to get to the bottom of it, and they pushed her out because she didn't go along with everyone else. She was the odd man out.
So let me ask, just put this question out there. Do you think from what you looked into, do you think it would have been the same result had it been a man that did that?
No.
No? Okay.
No, because I think if a man had come in and said, this is why I think this is not real, or this is why I think this is faking, or I caught them faking, he would have been listened to because he probably would have had a team that would have backed him, and then that team would have snowballed into everyone else backing the majority.
Okay.
She was by herself, and everyone was against her.
Everyone was against her.
Including the town, like not just the professionals, like the town, all the spectators, everyone was against her.
That's hard. Like, how do you fight that when?
And her paper's never been
I turn off the comments.
published. I don't you can't
I
find
don't think they could do that.
You throw rocks at them.
Don't think you're allowed to do that either. I don't promote violence.
Oh, me neither.
He meant verbal rocks.
Verbal rocks.
Yeah.
Foam rocks.
Yeah.
Nerf guns.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, if you want to have a Nerf fight, we have plenty of Nerf guns behind the display case here.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Just want to let you know.
Yeah, I was wondering when I was driving. I was like, damn, I wonder if there's going to be a Nerf gun fight when I get there.
I knew it!
Did you bring a lightsaber?
To be honest,
He's
a
got one
man
back there, but
would have
somebody
stayed
needs
quiet
to-
if he was threatened. Us women tend to back down.
Yeah.
And she
Wouldn't
was.
have-
She
wouldn't
was
have
told
been-
she
yeah.
was a liability.
Yeah.
in Western society, and probably in Eastern society, but I grew up in a Western society, women, as a fear response, tend to like be, instead of like fight, be more flight or fawn. And fawn being like people pleasing and being like, whatever you need, I'll do it.
To keep me safe.
Yeah, to keep me safe.
Yep.
Real world example of this is you go to a bar and a guy hits on you and you're not into it, so you give him a fake number. That is a fawning versus going, I don't want that. Go away.
I'm not giving you any number.
You're more afraid of that response versus a fake number.
I'd rather have you tell me straight up, no.
Yeah,
a good
but
person.
you
A physical man.
Yeah!
When you encounter a man who can't handle rejection and you tell them no and they lose it on you. Like, I watch all these YouTube videos where people react to dating interactions and they have these text message screenshots where the man's hitting on the woman and they're conversing and it gets to, oh, send me a naked pic, and she's like, no, and he gets mad. Or, hey, come over, I'm whatever, I need some attention, and she says no because she's setting her boundary, and he starts calling her terrible names. Like, these are things women deal with from people who can't handle rejection.
And so you don't want that to happen at a bar.
Yes.
No.
So you would give the
just
guy
want
a
to be
fake
Just like a
number.
bruised
and
ego,
get out of
you know,
it.
Just
he'll
to
get
leave.
mad.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. That's why we would do that.
I've had it that I've physically turned my body. Like, if Kenny, if you were the guy at the bar, I've gone like this to talk to a friend and they'll talk over my shoulder.
Oh,
And
wow.
no doesn't always work. Yeah.
No, it's not always work.
Wow. Okay.
Also, negging. Don't neg. No one likes it.
Don't
It's not
repeatedly
cute.
ask. It's not going to change
No.
anything.
I once had a guy, I was like, they was like, what's your sign? I was like, oh, I'm like a Cancer. And he was like, yeah, Cancer, or he was like, moody, distant. And I'm like, yeah, I'm about to leave you. I'm like, why would I like that?
Bold
I was
move.
waiting for like, what's your sign? Stop.
That's the right answer.
Because I go the other way. I'm like, I'm a Cancer. I have mommy issues like all of us Cancers do, and I cry a lot. I'm gonna cry right now.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
glad I'm not in the date.
Right?
This hasn't happened in years. So I don't go out.
No.
I watch these videos constantly where it's just reacting to these dating interactions, and I don't know how people
friends
do
that
it.
are dating too, and I'm like, they say the same thing. Like, people are just
Crazy.
creepy too, and
No, they don't know
what you're
boundaries.
getting.
They don't know. They don't have manners. They don't have any like respect for another human.
So how about we switch gears here and like, what do you think we can do, all of us? What can we do to maybe is it to listen and not criticize, not listen without judgment? Listen,
Well,
is that what,
Even like you can criticize, but listen first. I run into a lot of like they don't even know what's in the video. They just start attacking me or saying I'm a hater. Or I said this and I didn't. And I'm like, did you even watch the? Like one time I got accused of putting out a hit piece on the Warrens, and it was actually an article talking about like their work. It wasn't a hit piece. I was like, he just commented, "Oh, look, another hit piece," and I was like, that's not what it is.
I think
the time of day.
Yeah.
I think the hit piece thing is just that's a knee-jerk reaction. Like I don't like what I think you're putting out, so it's going to be an attack.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm just going to say that before I even look at it.
Yeah.
And I don't. I mean, we go through this like even if I hate something, if I start reading a book and I hate it, I've thrown it across the room a couple times, but I still pick it up and I read the rest of the book because I want to make sure I have an informed opinion of this.
Right.
So I have to read it. I
And
have
I'm like,
to watch.
why are you
video.
torturing yourself? I'm like,
Always.
I would have just put that, like, my time is more valuable than that. Even if I want to take a nap, I would not read something.
Paused
that's not
videos.
interesting.
Do not throw books.
New rule. I'm gonna
reading a
protect this
right
book
now
over
that I
here.
That's not going anywhere. Don't worry. And I'm watching
I want
you.
you to read the comment. I want you to read the comment.
Okay. Jose Suderigan, much of my single parenting has met similar attitudes as women and mothers do, in placing some stigmas and bias for my role, not being looked at being the dedicated person or parent for what they do.
These stereotypes affect both men and women, and I'm using the gendered terms on purpose. Like, they affect both men and women. it is, not to get too much on a soapbox, the patriarchy affects us all. It's unfair to men to think that they have to go out and be the breadwinners, to go out and be the ones that are emotionally distant from their children, to not be reliable as the caretaker of their child, and to not be allowed to be emotionally vulnerable at all.
And to be talked down to if they do those things.
Yes. It's also not fair for them to not be able to function in those roles because they weren't taught, like I'll give them that, but it's not fair for you then to go to the women in your life and treat them as if they're your mother in the way of being taken care of emotionally. That is not the role of random women on the internet, because we get that a lot too, of people coming with their like, I'm sad and I'm upset, and we're like, okay,
this is not why I'm here.
okay, I have I have a husband, I have a brother, I have a father, I have enough men in my life I take care of. I don't know you. Like, and I'm not saying that, and I don't know if that happens to men necessarily, but I do feel like we've gotten a lot, even amongst like fellow creators coming to us. It's never to ask us about like, hey, what's your research on this? It's, hey, I'm really sad today. It's like, okay.
Really? You get that?
Yeah. What, you don't think I'm open enough?
No, I've never gotten something like that.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Wait, say it again. Say again. What was
people
the
just
situation?
reach out and
Because
say
I'm reading.
that they're sad?
Like we'll get out, and it's sometimes audience people, and it's sometimes even fellow creators who will reach out to us or me, and Stevi said it too, and be like, not where's your research? How'd you figure out? Like, that was a really cool. They'll say it's a really cool thing I did, but like, oh, that was really interesting that you found that. And instead they'll be like, like I had a really rough day. Can I like talk to you about it and things like that? And like, as a friend, I would love to. I don't mind doing that, but I have a capacity. I'm not like.
Right. Like how friendly are you?
And I know multiple female creators that's happened to.
That tips into the whole parasocial relationship with audience members, which is a whole other ball game.
It's hard because we have a lot of we have a lot of relationships with people online that we've never met before, and we just take for granted that you are who you are.
Yeah, like I hope that comes across. Like I try to be who I am all the time. Like there's this isn't a character that I'm doing for the show. Like if you watch enough of the show, like who I am, and that's also weird too when you meet people in person, because it's like they know you have no idea who they are.
Right. Yeah.
I just have another question for you,
Sure.
Jenny, if you've never experienced it. I find myself sometimes reminding and teaching people how to treat me, like as a content creator.
Yes.
Through my chat, where like someone will say something and I think they might think it's a joke, but it's not totally funny to me. Do you ever experience that where you have to be like, this is who I am as a person?
You got to put you got to put your boundaries down.
Okay.
So like I don't get people immediately reach out and say, hey, I've had a bad day. Can we talk? I don't get that.
Yeah.
I will, in the course of a conversation, maybe get into more personal stuff.
Yeah.
And that's a natural process through the conversation. So I don't mind that. And we get a lot of background information, and I'll share some background personal stories, to help relate. That's cool. I've never had someone just reach out and start the conversation with, I'm sad. However, with your question, yes, I've had people reach out to me and say, hey, I need you to do this. Like, no.
Expectant.
Expecting me to do it. Yeah, or saying, "Hey, you're having this event. I'm gonna be there." Like,
hey, I'm doing research on UFOs. Send me everything you got.
Yes.
What do you got?
And he's
that was one time I emailed you that, Kenny. Just one time.
One time. Put them together.
No, just kidding.
No, but I'll get that where someone's like, "Hey, like." I saw you did a video on this. I just had a news crew reach out and say, hey, I saw that you did a video and you had a whole bunch of pictures. Where'd you get them? I said, I created them. Oh yeah. Can we use them? No. Well, why not? We just need them for our show to have, and no.
Mm-hmm.
They're mine.
Yeah.
They're mine. Oh, well, why can't you just let us use them? Because they're mine.
Like what?
How many times I got to say this?
Yeah.
Or like that instance where they're like, hey, send me everything you have on UFOs. No, first and foremost, that's a shit ton of work. You don't understand how much we have on
Pick
UFOs.
up a tractor trailer. Yeah.
Second, I did the work.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't mind helping fellow creators, like people that I work with.
Yeah.
You know, if any of you reached out and said, hey, what about this? Do you know anything about this? I will share.
Should have.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will share this with you. Like, you're going to get a copy of this because
Don't
I like
ask
what you
for
did.
everything we have on UFOs though.
Yes.
I promise.
That's
I promise.
the other seventh rule that we whispered.
Jenny
know.
reached out to me when she did her first video, and
Oh,
we
yeah.
discussed research. And I told her like, this is where I found these things, like this is how I found
Right.
this, and like she went off and did her work. Like she didn't expect me to give it all to her and do it for her.
Yeah. Unreasonable requests are going straight into the bin. I agree. Like, again, I don't mind helping, and people do reach out sometimes, and it depends on how. There's another conversation we had today. It depends on how you approach.
Mhm.
If you ask, say, "Hey, I'm working on this project.
It's a totally
I need a little help.
different thing if you.
You know, could you
Yeah.
point me in the right direction?" Yes. You know, and then I'm more than willing to help you because I'll go the extra distance. Hey, I have a file. I have a PDF of this. I'll send it to you. That way you're good to go. But if somebody's reaching out and just saying, hey, I need this from you, or hey, I need you to look at this video and tell me what it is, and the video is like 3 hours long. No.
You're like, well, maybe you can do the work and then ask me a question.
Yeah. Like, why don't you clip out the 30 seconds that you're asking about?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I know.
That's
I'm not
effort.
going to do work for you to
I have to watch all of it.
And it happens in other things too, like
Yeah.
Scarborough was saying, the 3D printing community.
you
Yeah.
just
They
send me
get
your
it a
files.
lot.
Yeah.
They're like, well,
And files that you buy. I'm
Yeah.
sure you purchase those files, and
or
it's,
made
it's
yourself.
out there.
Worked
like,
really
why-
hard on it.
yeah.
And you want it for free. Like,
Yeah, like
again, there's a different community. There's a different approach when you are working together, and there's the give and take. Without, like, I if you ask for something, I'm gonna say, yeah, all right, give me a second, I'll get it. It's back and forth because we've done this, and we have that relationship where I'm happy to help. But if you're coming at me cold and I don't know you, no,
Yeah.
I'm not going to do all this work for you.
Yeah.
We have no relationship. We have nothing to base this off of. So no, I'm not. And especially if I paid for it,
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many people ask me, "Oh, the study that you referenced, can you send that to me?"
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I purchased it, but I can send you the link where to get it.
Yeah.
right,
You know,
here's- yeah.
oh no, it's $5. Can't you just send me it? You already have it.
$5.
Contact the author, they'll send it to you.
That's what I.
Yeah.
That's what I tell the nice people.
Yeah.
Like, contact the author. One of them will send it to you because they want you to read
Yeah.
their work. So, but yeah, I mean, I get that a
I,
lot.
I do not want to also be like, woe is us. I do want to give us so much credit in the way, because like Stevie mentioned, like Jenny reached out to her. I know I originally reached out to Stevie. The women in our little section, our niche, are so good
Mhm.
at community in the sense that we are constantly going like, hey, I need this. Do you know a person I can talk to? Oh yeah, I've talked to this person before. Tell, like, put, like, when I reached out to you originally, Kenny, with my debunking video, I was like talking to Stevie about who would be welcoming, because I had no body of work at that point to show. And she's like, go to this person. And I was like, can I put your name in the email saying that you did that? And like, just having like someone's name to be like, oh, this person suggested I talk to you, makes a world of difference. But
That's another thing in the community I've noticed. You asked me if you could. I've had people drop my name before without asking me.
oh,
Right.
that's not professional.
Mm.
So
Yeah, that'll come up. Oh, like this person said to contact you, and you'd be able to give me this stuff.
That happens to Kenny all the
Well,
time.
Really?
you need to go back to that person.
Tell him something.
Yeah, and
Or
say
can go
you
get
owe
this
Kenny
from-
$50
Yeah.
or a bottle of rum.
Yeah.
Yeah, break time.
Yeah. Everybody's like,
Everyone's
time,
break, pee break.
time.
I know you're all like, wait a minute, we gotta pee.
Kevin
All right.
has spoken.
So let me find it because I'm working with a different setup here. So let me see. Media. I can't even read that.
I know, like I'm like
I'm putting my glasses on.
trying to look
Why
too.
Why can't? Oh, you can't read it.
I
on your
can't
screen.
read. Is that it? Break. Yeah, that's
Oh
break.
my God.
All right, so we will see you in. I can't even read the time.
Oh,
It's like
4 minutes and 9 seconds.
4 minutes and 9 seconds from
Now.
And now for something completely different.
Welcome my fellow skeptics, welcome one and all. I am the chief investigator. Oh, come along, old chap. We will have a ball. Now if you will excuse me, it's time to open the mic. Good night. Good night. Kenny Biddle's the name, investigating's my game. And I will have at it. Quid pro quo. As the head of this committee, hunting for ghosts can be shitty, but there is nothing better that I know. I am a skeptic through and through. I question everything, don't you? Let's open the bar and ask some questions, alright? Maybe you might find an answer or two. I will find the truth this night and day. And if my name is not Kenny Biddle, then I assure you here I will not stay. Good day. Kenny Biddle's the name, ghost hunting's the game. I won't let anything get in my way. Too many fakers out there, too many chefs, too many toe tappers, none of it makes any sense. I am a skeptic through and through. I question everything, don't you? Let's open the bar and ask some questions, alright? Maybe you might find an answer or two. Who knows? There may be ghosts in the machine, but trust me, I am not so keen. I prefer to see these things clearly, not in 144p. I am a skeptic through and through. I question everything, don't you? If you don't think I am right, let's open my night. Yeah, yeah. I am a skeptic through and through. I question everything, don't you? If you don't think I am right, let's open my night. Yeah. If you have an answer or two, let Kenny Biddle solve it for you. Let Kenny Biddle solve it for you. The one and only Kenny Biddle. Kenny Biddle. Kenny Biddle. Kenny Biddle.
And didn't think
Yeah.
I would do that.
All right, we are back. Let me
And we've had a member for 12 months.
woohoo, Scarborough. Good job. Look at that. You're getting a whole.
It's like a whole onion pod. It's
I
live
know.
studio audience.
You feel the love.
We should do a wave. Go ahead, you start.
Wave?
Right there. Woo-wee.
That was really coordinated. I'm really proud of us.
And I was not
practice.
computing
That
what
was
was going on. Like everyone's
You
doing
just did it.
I'm a team player.
That was good.
All right. So you want to do some questions?
Yeah.
Are you up for it?
Sure.
Yeah. You want to do some questions, and then I'm watching.
I'm sorry. There's a
Watch it.
map in there, and I was mad about it.
Let's see.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's that addiction to research. You just
Oh,
get so
it's
excited.
actually
I
no,
know.
it's actually so addicting. This took me so long to do because it was like, okay, I finished my script, the video's ready to go, and I'd be like, I'm just gonna look up one more
do that.
thing, find a whole source, have to verify everything. It was a pain in the butt.
I'm working on something right now, and I found a website that archives old Australian newspapers.
Send it to me, please.
I will, and
Okay.
I'm already at 200 articles about
Oh,
this
no.
one thing.
Newspapers.com hates to see me coming. Hates to see me coming.
We're good friends.
Yes.
We're good friends. In newspapers.com, we're like that.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. Go on with the questions.
Yes.
Oh, it's all right. It's all right.
It's
Okay.
your show.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
whatever
It's
you
the
want.
ladies took over, so you guys
It's Joan's
got some talk.
Well,
Oh.
don't do that.
I just fill in, you know.
But you know what? I can relate though. Oh, did I turn that up? I turned that up. Sorry.
Oh,
Everyone got
bad.
blasted by a Ghostbusters quote.
Uh,
But I can relate too. I've been working on the Sally House video
Mm.
since we got back.
Yeah, I'm still working
it's
on
been-
both of those.
It's been so long. What was that? The end of the beginning of February.
Beginning of February.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I keep finding more and more
Yeah.
and more.
Yeah.
And
I've
I'm
been
trying-
listening to interviews, and there's just so
Oh, yeah.
many. Yeah.
And I think that just shows like there's a difference. I'm just going to go off the rails here. With content creators that we all know, like when we talk about like Seg and Beardo, they're the two that usually come up a lot.
Mhm.
They do a lot of reaction videos. So it's sitting there. There's not an in-depth history. There's not in-depth research. There's not a lot of time spent tracking down interviews and articles and stuff like that. They do reactions. So I think that's why they put contact out so fast. Did Kenny just say you guys to the ladies?
I say you guys to everyone, and I got
I
accused
know.
of
Penny
knowing
does.
too many
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, yeah.
I see that all the
But you know
time.
what? I'm from Philly, so
Yeah.
I say you guys.
Yeah.
Even when I'm
No,
talking
you
about
say
girls.
use guys.
Use guys.
You
Yeah.
guys.
That's a colloquial term. It's
Someone
fine.
commented
We
on
don't
one of
say
my videos.
use
We
guys.
say
Okay.
you guys.
That's New
And
York.
I don't say Joyzy, so it's
We
all
say
come to agreement.
you
I
guys.
don't know Boston, so we're good.
We say something like "You's hungry."
Use hungry.
You's hungry.
Are you hungry?
You's hungry.
I
You's
say you
hungry.
guys on all my
Are you-
videos, and someone commented and said, "Do you only know guys?"
Yes.
Yes.
I was like,
Fun fact.
I
Yeah.
didn't get it at first. I was like, "What is he?"
That's such a nitpick.
There is
But it-
things out there about language and changing it and yada yada. I just said don't make guys a gendered term anymore. Everyone's a guy now,
Mhm.
especially a little guy. Anybody can be a little guy.
Whoa. Whoa.
You don't see like a puppy like oh little guy.
Not talking about this, dude.
Dude is everyone too. That's
Yeah,
everyone.
dude is everyone too.
Yeah.
He's a dude. She's a
So,
dude. I'm
but
a dude.
I don't.
Also-
I can't call women dudes.
I do.
I feel weird.
It depends on the context. Like,
Keenan and Kel do.
yeah.
I mean, it might sarcastically, like if you said something and I'm like, dude,
So here
Yeah.
you go.
That's like the only time we
that's
ever
okay.
you're
That's not
excited,
like calling
dude.
you dude.
Yeah.
That's
My
kinda
husband
just
likes to
like,
call me dude to really piss me off.
Or man. Like man
Yeah.
is like a polite thing, but
when I
I-
was teaching, I
it's a
got it
little
all the
too
time. So
formal.
like I'm just
yeah. It's like,
that gets me sometimes because when I was in martial arts,
Mhm.
it was always sir and ma'am.
Yeah.
That was like
Yeah.
strict, and
Yeah.
I got into that habit of calling it. And
Ma'am.
once in a while, I'd be like, "Yes, ma'am," and she'd be like, "No, do not call me that."
do not call me man. Like I just don't like it.
Sorry,
and
ma'am.
it's not
Right.
it's not necessarily a person, it's an energy that someone gives off. Baby girl.
Energy.
You're like
Drink.
baby girl. Oh, not that kind.
Baby
Bye.
girl can be taken both ways.
Baby girl,
But
yeah.
when you say it, yeah. I
Like
can see
definitely the way you say it matters a lot.
Yes,
and the
it is the
context.
way.
But
Yeah.
like, have
Yeah.
you seen Howl's Moving Castle?
Of course.
When he is so depressed in his
Oh,
room
he
of trinkets,
is a baby
girl.
No, 100%. Oh, you were saying something?
Yeah.
I think.
Me?
about ghosts?
No, I was drinking.
No.
I don't know. I was
supposed
going
to
to go
take
off the
questions,
rails
were
on
we? We
something.
just
but
kept
it's
going
kinda-
on.
Research
Agrees
extending
with
Sally
me.
House.
So yes, yeah, I
Oh,
lost
it's gone.
it. I lost that fucking hate, ma'am. Cat Mac, it's date night.
We need
All right.
tiaras.
How about some questions? Let's
All right,
pop a
wanna do
question up
one?
there and see what comes of it.
Here we go.
As a guy watching, I notice a lot of tone policing in comments. What's the biggest double standard you face from viewers that male creators usually get a pass on?
Getting angry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a bitch if I'm angry.
Mm-hmm.
When
A hater.
someone like Seger Beardo gets angry, it's justified. Like they're
It's
allowed
like
to
go off, King. Like
It's
yeah.
cheered on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then if we do, it's who got your
Or
hands
if
all in a wad.
I get like, this is probably not the best term to say, but I call myself sassy. But if I get like a little too pokey and proddy with the with like a commenter who's being like,
a little aggressive.
yeah, it's
Dick.
yeah, it's I'm a bitch, but like, oh, they're funny,
Right. We do get that a lot.
which I think I'm funny. Everyone say it now.
You're funny. You're so funny.
Thank you. Oh
Jenny, you're
my
so
God.
funny.
Stop.
The distance is being created.
Hey,
out,
no,
watch out,
bring
watch
it
out.
back.
The wheel of fate. End scene.
Oh, that's good. This is so much fun.
Or not to once again to prove my point too to myself. I'm always constantly worried I talk too much. Where Kenny apologizes for it, and everyone goes, "Oh, that's endearing." I don't think I would get the same response if it's endearing. I think I'd be like, nag.
I made it a habit of doing that because I have been told repeatedly that I talk too much, that I take over panels, which I probably do.
It's because you have a lot of information that you want to get out.
And that's
You're
it.
excited about it.
Yeah.
And it's become a habit of when I start talking a lot on shows, especially if it's like a podcast and there's a whole bunch of people
call you out. Yeah.
They call me out for
Good reason.
I
do
talk
it
too
all
much.
the time.
and I'm like, all right, and I will tell people like, cut me off, shut me down if you want to talk. But I also do it with reporters. So when they call here and they want to interview and I talk to them, I'll get at the end of my very long answer and apologize. Like, I'm sorry, I probably gave you more information than you needed. And they're like, no, that's great. We love it. And they're like, the more you talk, the less I have to.
Yeah.
Can you cut that down to 27?
Yeah. We had people in here. We had a whole crew in here.
Yeah.
Cameras, lights, everything set up. I was on a Zoom call with ghost hunters. Not the ghost hunters, but two ghost hunters.
Got gifted membership.
Oh, hey, sweet. Thank you, Pinky.
Pinky's art and music.
Oh, one for each of us.
And it was like I was critiquing work. I was critiquing their video. And there was an issue that came up with an answer. One of the ladies, it was two ladies. One claimed to be psychic, but she made a comment about hearing voices in her head. And I was very serious. I wasn't joking. I wasn't trying to talk down to her, but I said, are you actually hearing voices? Maybe that's an issue that you need to take to your general practitioner and talk, because if you're seriously hearing voices, that could be a different problem. And the person in charge was like doing this to me in the background. And I'm like, no, I'm talking, I'm answering, I'm going to follow this up, because I don't want to leave it to be where they think I'm talking down to them or telling them that they're crazy, because I'm not doing that. I'm telling them that if there really is a problem there, you need to seek help to help you, and to help explain some of the stuff. And every single answer I gave that night, they were, let's go. You got to be quicker. No, that's not me. I'm not gonna shortchange the people that I'm talking to on here because you want just a 20-second clip.
All right.
That's not how this works. So.
But I'm not your main.
Yeah.
Bringing it back to, do you guys are ladies?
You folks.
Yeah.
I don't take offense to that.
Do you feel like there are double standards that you've seen or faced in this space?
I feel like I'm a little too new to know, because I don't do live streams. I don't do a lot of videos. I think I have like 4 videos on there. So I'm
And they're all really good. Everyone should look at them.
Okay, thank you. But when I started my first video, there was a lot of hesitancy to create the channel. I was looking at the space. Like eventually I found like, you ladies, Kenny, not you. And I was like, oh, there are other like ladies doing this. But when I started, I was like, oh, I feel kind of alone. Like, that's kind of scary. And I don't know if, a man creating a channel would feel the same way.
Mm-hmm.
But
I was scared.
Yeah.
When I started doing it, I was totally nervous.
You scared?
Yeah,
that's actually
why
really
were you
important.
scared?
I was scared. I was nervous because one, I didn't know how to talk to a camera,
Okay.
and realized like, all right, I'm talking to a camera.
Mhm.
Nobody's watching right now. And then that made me think, is anyone going to watch this? Am I doing this for nothing? Am I going to spend all this time doing this? And then first time I went live and maybe 2 people watched, and I'm talking and I'm like, am I good enough for this?
Yep.
Can I do this? I don't know if I am. Do I have the information in my head that I can, what can I do? Am I going to screw it up?
Mhm.
And I do have a very bad habit of, if something goes wrong, I go into full panic mode.
Oh, he does.
If
I want to talk to you later about something, but off camera.
No.
Wait,
Wait. Is this
I'm a cancer. I'm gonna cry
Are you
right
serious?
now.
you go over there.
Why is it labeled Cry Corner over there?
Why is your name under it?
Yeah. How did you get that picture?
Chair in the corner. You're not supposed to see that.
I'm not good.
And those are like super valid, and I feel like I had the same thing. I was concerned about getting stalkers and harassers, someone trying to find out where I live.
Yeah, I was gonna say people watching was actually
Yeah.
more scary too.
I want to piggyback on that. With my YouTube channel, I don't feel like I make enough videos to get enough of those type of interactions, just because I'm not putting myself out there visually as much as some of the other creators. But when I started YouTube, because I started as a podcast.
Mhm.
Before I joined YouTube, I was just a podcast. No one knew what I looked like except for my little thumbnail picture. No one watched videos of me. They just listened to my show. So when I was encouraged to join YouTube, I had several friends tell me to take advantage of my looks. They were like, you're a pretty girl. If you get on YouTube, people will watch you. That made me so stressed, because then all I'm thinking about, instead of my research and my presentation, I'm thinking about, what do I look like? What are people going to say about my looks? What are people going to think about my show because of how I look?
Right.
Yep.
And then I'll see other female content creators who I think are beautiful, and the way they get torn to pieces in comments. So I was apprehensive about YouTube as a girl because of the way the audience behaves sometimes.
Right.
Yep.
Especially if you don't cater to the image that they think you should be portraying.
Yep.
Right. Well said. Okay.
Also, Kenny never has to worry about, like, does this makeup clash with the camera? How thick is the line? Am I blush
Kenny-
lines?
Kenny is pretty
Different.
Yeah.
Different. I have to worry. Like, you didn't see it earlier when we set this up the other day. I look like a ghost because the lights in here, this screen was brighter. So my whole beard was literally glowing. And I was like, why am I glowing? I'm glowing. But I don't need to glow. Why am I glowing? But I do have that anxiety issue where if like a microphone doesn't work or
Kenny's the
a
first
light goes out,
Like if a
you
guest
see it.
isn't
I
here,
start sweating.
like when you guys were going to be a little late, I'm like, Kenny, it's all right. Like,
I was actually I made a comment.
He was pretty calm tonight.
I was like, this is the calmest I've ever been.
It has been.
I will say on my behalf, because I am anxious about being late to things, I constantly will tell people, like, if I think I'm not gonna make something on time, because I'm scared of being late.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
I like being on time. I like making everything has to be right. And when one thing goes wrong, I panic.
The perfectionist mindset is tough.
It is.
It's also why videos take a long
Yes.
time to make sometimes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But I mean, I do worry about the way I look sometimes, because
You're beautiful.
if you notice, thank you.
You're welcome.
You're beautiful too.
All right,
I make sure the camera's up. Like if you watch any of my videos, my camera is up here looking down at me.
Yeah.
So because one, I hate looking up people's noses.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kenny needs a chest clock. He's taking up more.
He's fine. It's not like I won't interrupt.
I don't know who that is, so I'm not gonna say anything. Like if it was Tim, I'd be like,
I thought David Bob changed his name.
no. All right, I'm gonna shut up now. Next question, please.
Here's
There are still a lot of areas, jobs, hobbies, fields that are still seen as gender specific. We really need to get beyond that in our society. It's 2026.
Yep.
Some would say gender is a social construct and it actually doesn't matter. And you can tell it's a social construct because what makes a man and what makes a woman has changed throughout decades, times, and culture.
Yep.
But maybe it wouldn't be me saying it. It could be somebody.
It looked like you saying it. It looked like pretty rehearsed too. Like you were like in the zone.
I was in a trance.
She's
Like it.
possessed.
oh my god, she's a cancer.
Are you sad now?
Yes, constantly.
Go cry.
Oh.
There's a chair in the corner. You can have Kenny's chair.
Look for your picture.
Grab some tissues.
But again, you know what? This is right. Like,
Yeah.
and you see certain things, like in a field I used to be in, auto mechanic.
Mhm.
If you see a female come in and it's auto, they're a mechanic. It's like, oh, and it's one of them things that, like, I almost feel embarrassed when I think about it because, like, why
Like it's
shouldn't that
okay,
be
but
normal?
then it still
Yeah.
pops in your head.
Yeah.
Right,
It's different because I worked with, I
many
always
old
worked with men
Yeah.
all the time, and then we see a woman come in and it's like, oh, that's cool, all right, and then it's like, let's see what you got.
I do want to say,
But let's see what you got.
Let's see what you
God.
got skill wise.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it is. It's
Okay.
skill wise. Like, let's see what you got.
Prove yourself with skill and
Right,
accept it.
right.
That should
Yeah.
be a thing.
I think it's also not the worst. And mind you, I'm speaking as the person I am to acknowledge a difference in gender, race, and creed, especially in those places where they are not common. So seeing a woman there and not being like, oh, she has to prove herself in this way, but being like, she might have to do a few extra steps than I personally would to prove herself.
Mm-hmm.
I know that, like, as a white person, if I see a person of a different ethnicity, life's not easier for me because because I haven't gone through trials and tribulations, but like I haven't gone through the same kind.
Yeah, it's
Right.
different.
And and I think it's okay to like not be completely colorblind because we don't all start out on like an even playing field.
No, we
No.
You can acknowledge you probably had to come a lot longer of a way
Yeah.
than like certain
But
things.
definitely acknowledge the effort.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And prove themselves.
All right. What else we got?
On the same note.
Yeah, I used to work in IT, and we got a lot of pushback as women in there.
Yep.
Like, I've worked in automotive, aerospace, and X-ray engineer. I worked in angio, and if someone could come help me with a problem I had, I don't care who you were. If you
Just
could
be
help me
competent,
figure this out,
Right.
I love you. Just no matter what,
Just
'cause
help me.
all the problems,
exactly. Yeah.
So, again, I'm talking too much. I'm
No,
sorry.
you're fine.
I don't want to get yelled at. What else you got? Please. Funny how men in these videos bring tons of drama and emotion, but people just label it aggression and give it a pass. Why doesn't it count as being emotional or dramatic?
Because for some reason in society we don't think anger is an emotion.
I mean, I agree. I mean, it's I do find the men that do that, they bring drama, and it's some of it's high school drama, some of it's silly drama, some of it's, I think, opportunity, because if they see drama, it's like, oh, I can make another video out of this,
Yep.
and I can make another video out of this, and if they respond to me, it goes back and forth, and
That's
they're
content,
doing
and you're-
each other a favor
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
fighting.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Views.
And I'm not going to put people down. If that's the content game you want to play, that's the content game you want to play. Just don't label somebody else as this.
Exactly. Don't dog on someone else when someone else
Yeah.
is doing the same thing.
Yep.
Right.
Right.
I will get on, hopefully, my final soapbox of the night. I'm so sorry. I do have an issue, and I've seen it a couple of times where, and I agree, as you said before, when we hear things in the paranormal, one of our first go-tos is, well, have you spoken to a mental health professional? I've talked to other people, and I've said to them, like, hey, you don't seem like you're doing that great right now. Maybe you should talk to a professional. And I've been gotten back, well, I'm not crazy.
It's a common reaction.
I don't think that you should be prescribing to other people to go do something. If you're not willing to do it yourself, I go to therapy. I don't think I'm kidding. I don't think I'm crazy. For this, not joking, I am not crazy. I need help emotionally regulating, as a lot of us do.
Yep.
Therapy shouldn't be the breaking point.
And it shouldn't be a stigma of like such dark
Negative.
badness.
Yeah.
I'm a huge advocate for therapy. I've talked about it before. I think it's very helpful to see outside yourself sometimes.
My stance is not everyone needs therapy, but everyone benefits from therapy. And also mental health is not your problem. It's not your fault, but it is your responsibility.
And it's not any reflection of you as a person to go to therapy.
No.
Like it actually, to me, it would make you look better to care that much about your own mental health that you tried to help it.
Exactly.
But I just get very upset as a person that goes to therapy, who very much advocates to going to therapy, would love if therapy was more available to people.
I agree.
To to have people who are saying that they're seeing things and you go, well, you need to go to therapy. And then if it's suggested to you, you go, well, I'm not crazy. The people you're talking to are not crazy either. They're having an experience. And the fact that you feel that way just adds to the stigma. And don't prescribe something you would not be willing to do for yourself.
Carl Glatzel told me of the Devil Made Me Do It case. He told me that Lorraine told his mother, do not go see a therapist because they will just think you're crazy.
I think back in the day,
that was in the 80s.
That was the thing.
The stigma,
especially in the 80s.
Even and way before then.
Yeah.
If you were seeing a therapist, you were a loony. Like you were considered
there was
crazy.
something wrong with you.
And if you were on depression medication, you stay away. Like it's almost like you had the plague.
It's contagious. And
Yep.
But I agree.
But that, thank God, has slowly progressed and changed through our lifetime. We've seen it. And therapy is the way to go. If more people were in therapy, there'd be less chaos in the world.
And it's common to see it advertised on TV and commercials on YouTube. But Better Health. Like, it's not sponsored.
No.
So if you want to.
You can be on there and not be a licensed therapist.
There's a lot of controversy.
And they don't really truly care about
therapy does cost money. And
but this is all alleged.
Yes,
in my
do say alleged.
This is alleged
until we have proof.
Philip DeFranco had a whole video about it that maybe you'd want to go watch if you were interested. But it's all alleged.
But I mean, we still see advertisements and people talk about it openly more. I think. I mean, I found that like more recent times, it's more open, and people aren't. Not everyone, but some people are not just shy. They talk about it like, I go to therapy. I do this. I do that. And I think it's good.
It makes you a stronger person.
I do too.
Because you care about yourself.
And I think in today's world, you're more likely to hear from someone. Like if I were to approach a friend and say, hey, I wasn't feeling great, so I tried out this therapy, they're not going to condemn you for it. They're not going to say, oh, what's wrong with you? Or
sometimes
you're
I'm like, where did you go?
No, literally. Okay, can I get the recommendation?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. How did it go for you?
Exactly.
Do you feel better?
It's definitely
very supportive about it now.
And I think going off of what you said, like, you have to be careful. Like I always make the disclaimer, I am not a psychologist. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not licensed to do this. But the signs that you're showing me, I'm concerned for your health. So maybe you might want to talk to somebody. And that's how I try to talk about. And again, like with the example that I gave, the person claimed that she was hearing voices in her head. Like, okay, that's a classic sign. You might want to talk to somebody. Doesn't mean I think you're crazy. It means if you are hearing voices, there might be an issue that can be helped.
Yes.
So
you care about her well-being.
I do. I really do. I'm not out. I'm a skeptical investigator, but I am not out to make someone's life miserable or make fun of you. My job is to help you to understand better. And if you do have an issue that comes up in the course of our conversation, I'm going to try to help you get help. Bacon. Like anytime that self-harm comes up, in a video that I have to research, I always put on the hotlines,
Yes.
you know, that you can call, because I want people, if you're triggered by it for some reason, or if it's something that reminds you of something, now immediately you get to see, here's where you can get help. And I think that's very important to do.
Yeah.
All right. I'm talking a lot.
No,
It's really
okay.
hard to find women speakers for the Grafton Monster Festival. It's always a big sausage fest. In the speaker venue. Oh, I didn't even have to look at the name. I know who it was.
If you market it to Book Talk, you might have better results.
Yep.
You can also, so this happened to me recently. You can, if there's a female content creator or podcaster or whatever that you are interested in their content and you would like them at your event, reach out to them directly. The CreepyCon in Flagstaff, Arizona reached out to me personally directly and said, "Hey, we would love to have you speak at our CreepyCon. Would you come?"
Congratulations.
And that was really exciting for me.
That's
So
awesome.
yeah, they'll more than likely say yes if they can. If they can't, they'll be like, "Thank you for the opportunity, but not this time. Maybe next time."
Yeah.
Right.
Awesome.
Maybe
That's cool.
it's hard. Like maybe Kit doesn't know where to go to find the women. That
I
could be a
think this is
problem, too.
what, like the third or fourth one coming up. Third one, I think. And I've been to the first two. And it's always been fun, but yeah, it is. And I think this is another male-dominated kind of hobby. It's monsters.
The cryptid
Right.
space.
Cryptids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're talking about fictional or like okay, cryptids or like
Cryptids.
like storybook monsters festival. Like,
Cryptids.
okay, cryptids.
So well, I mean, this one,
It's kind of
the Grafton Monster straddles the fence, because
We love the Grafton.
We love the-
TikTok, so I'm like, oh,
Oh,
it's a
Book Talk.
fiction.
Well,
Yeah.
if it's straddling already, you just
I
get
we love
into
the
it.
festival.
Yeah.
We love the festival, and
And
Kit
West
makes
Virginia
a
is
lot of.
known for how many cryptids?
Oh my God,
yeah.
When we were
Oh,
talking about
words.
doing this, the two debated places was West Virginia or here. So
We won. Take that, West Virginia.
it was because Kenny got back and said he would love to see us. So that's
I
what kind of
would
made
love
that
to
decision.
see you, and I am loving
Kit
seeing.
Ford said it's the third.
Nice.
But yeah, they could definitely use some more.
Yeah, if there's any they like, reach out to
diversity
them.
in it.
If they don't know of any, just like get on YouTube and Google content that you like, and then see if there's any female creators that you watch and enjoy their content. Then maybe you could reach out to them.
Here, she's like, Kit Ford, if anybody wants to come, let me know. She's asking you ladies right now
Oh gosh.
if you want to go to the Grafton Monster Festival and
I mean, send me the information.
Yeah.
I have family
it's
near
just
that area.
depending on
It's
when
the
and
same
where.
weekend as
It's
Cyclone.
Cyclone. Yeah,
Oh.
that's why I'm not going this year.
Oh.
But
I have been asked to go to some I couldn't attend this year, so I'm going next year.
Okay.
I've never been asked, but like I go.
She
That's
said
one of
That's
my-
like one of my like milestones is to be
Don't-
asked to go
don't
to
cry.
like, paranormal con.
Like why?
don't
People
cry.
love when they don't. I'm an ugly crier. That's
Like,
just
like,
for
like,
everybody.
like,
Yeah,
like.
the thumbnail, the red circle, the arrow.
There's a picture of my wedding of my husband dancing with his mother, and it's a very sweet picture, and I'm in the background ugly crying.
Oh, Stevie,
Kit
bring
says
it.
she needs speakers for next year.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Tell me what you
As
want to
long
talk
as it's
about. I'll
not
figure
April
something out.
7th, I'm booked that day.
She's already booked.
Already booked. All right. What else we got? We're doing good. Obscure. What the hell?
Isn't that right?
It was a
talked-
long time ago.
We talked about the kinds of shows are out there.
Yeah.
Seg and Beardo are more comedic and less emphasis on the history.
Yeah.
Right,
Yes.
yeah, and it was mentioned, you folks mentioned it earlier.
Yeah.
But that's kind of like what we were talking about, was that Beardo and say kind of do more comedic type shows that are more fun, and they do not look in very much depth like you
The
folks
his-
do
yeah.
on those things. So,
Yeah.
and that was meant before you
Yeah.
talked about
Yeah.
that.
Right.
I think it also like depends on what we're talking about. I know like sometimes like I go into the history of something and it would be highly inappropriate for me to make a joke about it.
Mhm.
I do try making jokes, and one of my first ones I talk about Hamilton and Burr's the gun thing that they do when the duel, and I made a meme of because the place that Burr haunts in New York City, which is named after Paul Revere for some reason, sells burgers, and I took the famous picture of Burr offing Hamilton where he's like this, and I like have Burr holding a burger and Hamilton going, "That's one good burger."
It's hard. It's hard
Yeah.
to make history interesting and engaging, and also be funny. That's a lot. That's a lot to do.
Yeah. One thing I will say about the debunkers that make comedy out of it, they do make sure they get their facts right, and if they do get one wrong, they'll correct it, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So even though they are making light or making fun in certain aspects, they make sure what they do put out is correct.
But I think Kenny was right before when he said like Seg and Beardo do a lot of reacting, where like it's not like we're watching silent films and going, those silly billies, they're so weird.
Silly billies?
I'm trying to be nice.
Oh.
I tried doing a reaction video one time. That was too much work. I prefer the history. That's so much easier.
It's hard to clip it up and make it shorter.
Oh my God,
I feel like I take 2 hours to react to a 30
No,
minute video.
really, it's so true. Yeah, it's tough.
I think they're good at what they do.
Oh, no.
And I agree with you. Like Beardo and I, Julianne has been a member for 15 months.
Yay!
Nice. Beardo, like at least twice, I've corrected him on something. Like and not just said, "Hey, you did this wrong." I've shown him videos. I've sent him videos and said, "Here's the recreation. This is how it was likely done, or how it could have been done."
Yeah.
And he's immediately put out another video correcting it, which is great. I love that about him, and that's the way it should be. But yeah, the reaction channels I can't do. Like I think I'm in the same boat.
Too much.
I already talk too much.
I know.
And can you imagine there'd be like a screen up here, like with their video, and me going, "Oh yeah, fuck that.
Pause.
That's
Let's talk
stupid.
about this.
No."
Like it would be a whole 10-hour show.
Yeah,
Like
it would be
1 hour
a
show
long-
would be a 10-hour.
Yeah.
it would be
Yeah.
way too long.
Yeah.
I can't live react. I have to watch it several times and choose the things I want to react to. Otherwise,
Right.
it's gonna be 3 or 4 hours.
Right,
I
right.
can't just put it all. Yeah.
And then you got to look at the detail, and that's why I can't just do. I mean, I can look at something and say, you know what, my best guess is this right now, but I don't feel comfortable doing that in a public forum where it's going to be like a video where hundreds, I usually get the hundreds or maybe 1,000 views. Like I want to make sure I get the right thing. So I'm going to look at that video. I'm going to look at every little detail over and over and over and over again. Find out where it went. I'm going to look at that location, get a walkthrough video from someone else so I can see what a room looks like.
Oh yeah.
All this work. And then before I know it, it's like 2 weeks later. And now I have an hour and a half video.
3
Yeah.
months later.
I have to pull other
Yeah,
clips as
sometimes.
well. Like if I'm reacting to a video and I have to make a comment on what I'm seeing, I have to pull a clip to show what I'm talking about
Right.
in comparison to what I've
Right.
seen. It's a
But
lot.
I think like this is not talking down to the people that do it. Like
No,
I
not at
think
all.
they do a
They're
great
very
job.
talented,
That's
yeah.
what
Yeah.
they do.
No,
And
it's entertaining.
yeah,
It's
it's
very
really good.
I catch every single one of
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
Yep.
There are also different niches then too, in a sense, because
Yeah.
you're not going there to get the facts about it. You're
Right.
going there to be entertained,
Right.
which is like the paranormal shows. Most of those are for entertainment versus
Yep.
finding out what's going on, and that's
Right.
kind of-
I stopped doing TikTok because I talk too much. I kept having
That's
to
why
reshoot
They
the
include the
video.
lip now.
I know. Well,
That's why
is
I
it
never
more than
did
10 minutes now?
TikTok.
Oh, maybe.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. Can you imagine Kenny on a live and like while he's trying to like talk about something serious, they're like sending those like heart things and he has like little
It's
cat
blowing
noses.
up,
He
yeah.
has like a
Totally.
big,
Yeah.
like a
Cowboy hat,
mustache.
I do.
galaxies.
I was doing a live on TikTok every Tuesday night, and I stopped for now because with so many projects at work, I can't do it. But that would come up. Oh, Entity 7, thank you for the $5. Kenny talks too much. Thank you, Joe, for the $5, and also there.
No, honestly, making short form content while also doing long form content, so hard. I have
Yeah.
not figured that
It's
out
a
yet.
You have
different
to have
skill
two different
set.
scripts.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep, it's crazy.
I'm not good at it either.
Yeah. I have tried to write TikTok scripts from my long form, and I cannot
Can't
break
do
it
it.
down enough to make a TikTok
Kenny
video.
can't either. That's why
I
he
can't.
doesn't do
Like
it.
I would
I don't want to
spend
leave things out. Yeah.
a
Yeah.
whole day like recreating a poltergeist video that I saw on TikTok.
Yeah.
And put it out there, and I realized like there's not a lot of I recreated the video, but I didn't get into a lot of the detail, like how I did it.
If
But-
you want some inspiration, Mini Minuteman. Have you ever heard of this channel?
You are the third person who has brought him up, and I still have not looked at him yet.
I love Milo. So good.
I have to look him up this weekend.
He does a lot of debunking of pseudo-archaeology. And
Yeah.
he grew on TikTok with short form content. Now he makes like hour-long content.
Is he also on Nebula?
What is that?
Never mind.
Anyways, he's from Vermont.
Is that like MySpace?
No, Nebula is like, content creators who were usually long-form essayists on YouTube. But it's like a lot more. It's kind of like a union base, and you pay in for a subscription and stuff like
so
that.
cool.
So it's creator ran.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he does, I think, a really good job of having a video about a topic that's really, really dense with a lot of great information and sources, but he makes short form content. That's really
You're getting more money if you shut up. Penny, let the ladies speak. $2. I think you should just. I didn't say it. I'm just reading it.
But if you talk more, you keep getting paid. It's
Exactly.
a very
Yeah,
big
no.
cycle.
You get more money.
Yeah.
People want you to shut up.
Somebody donate $100. I'll shut up for the rest of the time. Somebody donate $500. I'll walk away.
You need to buy tiaras.
Here comes Tim. Tim's coming over.
And their tiara fund.
You ain't swiping that credit card, bitch.
See my company card, dude.
Where do you swipe it?
Between the thumbs. Shink, shink, shink. Approved.
Why is it making that sound?
Why did it take so many swipes before it was approved? Can you just do tap to pay now? Oh, good.
That's a different place.
Oh my god.
HR.
Ugh.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
Rick.
that's
We're
my
very
job,
serious,
right?
yes.
Isn't that my job? Here's a question.
Keep drinking. Last rights. What's one subject you would spend days looking through in the CFI library if Tim would let you?
That's a good question.
Well, they haven't seen the library yet.
We have an
I've
80,000
been
volume
looking.
library downstairs.
Yeah.
I think it's mean to say one subject that I have to choose. I don't think
I gotta look at my list. 1 second.
I would go into a tail
I don't know yet because I don't know yet.
Oh, yeah.
I guess like all like your
Question
folklore
right now.
stuff because like that's my like focus is like the folklore and things like that.
I have an answer actually.
What?
The Smurl case, because when I
Yeah.
was started my research on that, I know that they went down to visit, and I know that it didn't go well.
Mhm.
So I would love to read those myself, those files.
The Randy files and all that.
I have
Mhm.
Yes. Some in your office right now.
Barry's.
Yeah.
I have
Yes.
files. I have newspaper articles. I have
Because I haven't done that one yet either, because there's so
cassette
much.
recording interviews with the former owner of that house, with Smurl himself. I have a lot of stuff.
See,
I know. Look, you're like
Split up.
when you stay until.
Do you have an extra room? Can I?
Yeah, I need to move in for this.
Literally. You go. I'm still looking through my list.
No, I thought that I would probably look at everything I could about like folklore stuff like that. A lot of my body of work, I'll call it, is looking at how the narrative of the paranormal fits into the larger scope of things because I feel what comes out of the paranormal is a reflection of society as a whole. So, for example, in my Nellie Butler, looking at that case, talking about, how blaming a young girl for doing this thing has been something that has come up several times as well. But also looking into why would a group of people believe that a young girl was trying to trick an adult man who's literally twice her age into marriage through a ghost story. And yeah, like just having that, and that's not really like folklore, but also, let's see, like just how folklore reflects society and political beliefs of its time period that it comes from and how it changes. A better example of this is how there is a lot more sci-fi horror movies that come up during like times of space exploration and things like that. Right, like just a while ago, we've gone through a lot of allegory horror stories. And there's been that movement of mental health and talking about like, well, what does depression actually look like? What does autism look like? What does like schizophrenia, like what does it actually look like? It's not a boogeyman, but maybe it's like an allegory for something. So how like the culture changes and how we have demons popping up all of a sudden. Isn't it odd that we're also going through a resurgence of almost another satanic panic in society as well, with like different boogeymans coming up? So that's like where I lie with that.
One of the things we do here significantly is we know over the course of time all the different things that have happened. Demons have been around forever, going back to the succubus, going back to aliens. There's a whole progression where one thing took over with hypnopompic dreams or whatever dream.
Yeah.
So it's just one thing. Oh, now, well, succubuses don't count, but it's an alien. Oh, now it's not alien.
Yes.
But we have progressions of all that sort of information downstairs because we've had people looking at it like, trying to think of other people. Well, I know Joe did it, but there are other people who've done looks at those things.
Yes, it's so interesting to me of like, why are we doing this?
Sorry. You have to get up, Tim, and move over here.
Yeah. You're gonna have to get your chair and come over to the end of the table.
More guests.
Yes.
Guests. More
Yes.
guests. More guests.
Oh yeah, we're actually gonna be able to fit everybody in this.
Fit everyone.
Yeah,
He's okay.
Good.
While you're,
As long as he's close to the mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
Did
just
you
gonna be sitting at the
find-
table. He'll be fine.
what you would look at all day long?
Yeah. Where's your list?
It's
I saw
actually
the list.
it's about I'm
We
not
should all
no.
compare lists.
No. You guys don't
I have
understand.
a lot
These
of
are these are all my video ideas.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
That's
I
nice.
have several lists with video lists.
Yeah, and then in them is the sources. Currently, my like fixation is the oldest claim of something or the oldest like variation of something.
Look at my Nellie Butler because she was the first ghost in America.
Love that.
Yeah.
I really am interested right now in the like first UFO sightings, and I found some really interesting nursepaper articles that aren't calling them. You can't use UFO. You can't even use like I don't know, like flying saucer, because before a certain point, flying saucer was simply a sport. Anytime you look at flying saucer, it's because these kids are playing with flying saucers.
Yeah.
And then they start using that term. And before that, it's like airships, and like they use different terminology. Really interesting stuff.
The etymology of words is also just
So
so
interesting.
interesting.
Well, it was because I have the newspaper, the copy of the newspaper where flying saucer for a UFO was coined. So I have the first print article where that's showed
cool.
up.
That is really
And then also that there's I have to find it for you, but orbs, the bane of my existence.
Yep.
Orbs were, before they were in the ghost hunting circle, orbs in early film was considered to be UFOs.
Yeah.
And fascinating to me.
just talking about how people try to tie supernatural paranormal to alien.
There is a
Yeah.
whole
Well,
Have you guys
Bigfoot-
seen Demi
Bigfoot-
Lovato trying to contact an
Yes.
alien with a REM pod?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Lord.
Bigfoot is an extra dimensional being.
Yes.
Yeah, and he likes
Yes.
weed apparently,
Um,
according to that one documentary. on
Lorraine
Hulu.
actually said that too. In 1978, Lorraine was in Murfreesboro, Tennessee,
Mhm.
and she was there for a lecture with Ed, and someone came to them, this guy named, I think his name was either Frank or that was his last name, I can't remember. But anyways, he comes to them and says, a family told me about a Bigfoot sighting on their land out in the sticks in Tennessee. Will you come investigate? This is how it goes according to the Warrens. And in their book, I can't remember which book it is. Maybe it's Ghost Watchers. I can't remember. There's a chapter where they talk about going to Tennessee to see the Bigfoot. And Lorraine talks about how she encounters it, speaks with it psychically, and then it goes into its other dimension and leaves behind blood and hair.
That they brought to get tested, right?
No,
Mm.
of course not.
Of course not.
Yeah, the
Stop
chapter.
making science stuff.
Sorry, too much sense over here.
Oh, so I know that Bigfoot is a scout for our alien overlords because I saw it in a documentary,
Okay.
which was called The $6 Million Man.
Yes, that's facts.
And it has proof. I have the videos. Yeah,
That's me.
that's you. Yeah. Titanium Man.
Later, I'll have to get my laptop that's in the car. I have a newspaper article that has clippings of descriptions of airships.
Yeah, I love that kind of stuff.
First, the Bible supposedly has Ezekiel.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
first quote UFO. Right?
Ezekiel.
And then there's a whole bunch after that. I mean, whose book you had on the show a while back with all those sightings? Remember? It's a listing in the newspapers from 1700s.
Yes,
we had those.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
era I'm interested in.
We had him on. Yeah, he had like two. I think I
He has
have
3
two.
books. I have
three books out.
Yeah.
And basically, he went through every newspaper and found everything that said like UFOs, and went back to 1700s where there's UFO sightings and all that. And we have that book here, and he actually has the articles in there.
Yeah, I could stay here for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched that History Channel documentary in 7th grade science about like, look at this picture of baby Jesus and Mother Mary. That's a UFO.
Yep, I know what you're talking about.
That's like every school teacher I've had. That was a good
I
impression.
had to
love
practice. I was that with school. I was never that school teacher.
It was the 1639 UFO case I'm thinking of. In New
Yeah,
England.
we all know that one.
Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry,
we're all over it.
sorry. I'm really interested in New England.
You don't know?
specific,
Come
so-
on now.
I said I did. Do
Keep
you
up.
know?
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Name
I do.
3 bands.
Def Leppard, Aerosmith, Led Zeppelin.
My favorite was name. Oh yeah, you know a woman. Name every
we
woman.
got
It's like Tina Turner.
Oh,
Yay!
please give
a
a spin by the ladies. Oh, you want to do a spin? Oh, I don't know if I can. I don't have the picker on here.
Generator?
The generator. Let me see if I can bring up. Yeah.
Oh, the wheel.
Let's do another question, and I'll see if I can. I can bring that
Cat
up.
Mac, what is your favorite investigation or best debunk? I guess we can just go around the table.
No.
Well, I've only been on one investigation prior to this. Ghost Hunt will say we won't even say an investigation. I think the only, because I wouldn't consider myself a debunker necessarily. I don't look at like claims and stuff. I look at stories. But I would say the only thing that I kind of patted myself on the back a little bit was the donkey lady of San Antonio.
Oh my god, I just listened to that in the car on the way up here.
Oh my god, thank you. Women supporting women. Instant. It was so interesting because I was like reading all these stories and then like I found out that she was a real person and people were just mean to her.
Wow.
And everyone's talking about the Goat Man's Bridge and no one talks about the Donkey Lady Bridge.
No, I love that. That was so good.
Thanks.
For reference, I had a 6-hour car ride up here, so there was a lot of podcasting happening in my car. I've also only been on one investigation, and it was just like a personal one for my birthday that I dragged all my friends to go to because I needed friends to go with. And this is fresh after watching all of your videos about the gadgets. And I was like, hey guys, you want the ghost hunting experience? Here's some gadgets, but this is why they suck. This is why they're fake. This is why they don't work. It was so good. Yeah. And then I had a weird experience with all the gadgets. So I have a problem. Yeah.
We can talk about that later.
Okay. I would like your thoughts.
We'll go through that. Okay, I did find the giveaway tool. So
Well, Stevie needs to go.
Yeah, let's.
what's
we can
we need a
finish
word.
Let's finish. these
Oh,
questions.
okay. I'm sorry.
I do have a favorite debunk that I've done because it was so irrefutable, indisputable. It was the fire doll debunk for Nesper. They had this doll they claimed was part of a fire. The story progressed over some years. And then all of a sudden they have this very specific story with a newspaper article that doesn't say this doll was present, but they say this doll was present for this newspaper article's family's very tragic story. A family of 13 was murdered in a fire in 1969 in West Virginia. One of the daughters of the family set the fire because her dad wouldn't let her date her cousin. So this real life tragic story, they tied to this doll.
Oh, God.
And this doll, which is known as the Honey Bunch doll, created by a woman named Susan Cray, with a serial number printed on her neck and created in 1998.
That's not the right year, Stevie.
And I have more coming on that. Like I'm working on a
exciting.
video right now that's it's even like there's more to that
You know,
story.
it's just because you don't believe.
I'm a hater.
If
Or you're a
just
cackling hen,
open-minded,
who knows?
Yeah, I'm just a clout chaser.
Just be
Yeah.
open.
Jesus.
You just
Are
want
you a
clicks and
Cancer?
views.
No, she's not.
Are you sad?
I'm even worse. I'm a Scorpio.
Scorpios rock.
Stevie,
I don't know what anybody says.
One of
No.
my favorite like little debunk facts from one of your like early cases, because I was listening to your podcast when I was painting my bathroom. That's how I found you. I listened to all of your episodes. Was when you, I think it was about the Annabelle doll in the story about somebody driving on a specific road in a motorcycle.
And then road didn't even exist.
Road
yet.
didn't even
Yeah.
exist, and
Yeah.
that was some deep like.
Also, that story got elaborated on later by that guy. So first he says he saw the motorcycle and then saw the crash aftermath
Yeah.
on this road that did not exist in the year. He specified a year. It did not exist until almost 3 years later.
Mhm.
Then he added later to that story while driving on this route that doesn't exist yet, that he went and stopped at a diner on that route that was not open until 2012.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I feel like a lot of these people could like, you know, benefit from some like writing classes and like
have
world
someone
building.
research your lies, maybe.
Yeah.
Like if you really want to be good at lying about what you're
We
talking
have the
about.
power of the world
I
in our
know.
phone,
Mhm.
and you still make stupid
They
mistakes.
act like Ed. Ed
You'll
never
meet
thought he would check
people
him.
who say something confidently enough,
Ed.
and everyone goes, "I gotta believe."
Yep.
Well, yeah, because Ed would
Mhm.
yell.
That authoritative tone that he would
Mm.
take, and the way he would talk over people, and he wouldn't leave room for anyone to question him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's pick a word. You got to pick
It
a.
is 10 o'clock. Do you
hashtag.
want to take a break? Or
Let's-
do you want to do this?
Let's do this real quick, and then we'll take
All
a
right,
break and come
okay.
back. So
Let's do
I need a
hash-
word.
Go ahead, ladies.
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 Wow, the
Hashtag
first thing that
ladies.
came to my brain was demons. So let's
Lady demons.
Think about ghosts. I'm sorry.
Go with ladies.
Hashtag
LADIES.
Yeah. That's not a
So
promotion for my show. It was everybody.
hashtag ladies. Put it in the comments, and we'll see.
Go on, so we can win.
I'm gonna try and work this because it's again I'm working on a different setup, so I'm gonna try and share everything here. Let me see, share. I can't even see.
They're going.
Share screen and window. That one. Boom.
Yay.
Yeah, I did it.
Lettuce.
All right, we
Jose
got-
sort of, you crack me up, Adidas.
I do like when they spell things differently. It makes it seem like my dyslexia is like covert. Now I'm like, yeah, we all spelled it wrong.
All right, we're getting there.
How we got
18.
18. Oh, come on, guys.
How many people are watching?
Too many.
How many people?
64.
64.
Yeah.
Come on, we need at least 30.
You don't want
Let's go.
free things?
I
Free
know, we're
stuff.
giving out free stuff. We're going to
crazy.
spin the wheel.
You
That
don't
means-
want to slightly inconvenience Kenny with having to go to the mailbox?
We want to inconvenience Kenny.
Right.
No,
Loves
we
to
got a
go
guy.
Kenny, yeah, Kenny loves
I have a
that.
guy. And I just handed to
Why
him.
would you say that? I'm trying to help you out. Why would you ruin this?
Sorry. We're at 20.
We're at 20. Let's get a 25.
Come on.
Come
You
on.
could win a book. You could win a
Get
magazine. You
off
could win
your
a token.
butt.
You could get a Zach Baggins
So
face.
get your phone.
Wait, what? Yeah.
Oh,
You
You
get
have
bagged
to
in the
spin
face.
wheel. You
It
don't
used
want
to be
a
if
bag.
Baggins came up, you'd lose completely.
No.
What are you thinking about?
I don't know what you're thinking about. You know,
I was just like, what do you have? Like cardboard cutouts? And then she
Yeah.
was a whole different thing.
At my house, we call him DJ Z-Bag because he was a wedding DJ at one point.
21,
I
22.
like to call him a
22.
hobbit.
Come
but
on,
that's
come
because
on,
of the last
ladies.
name.
Wondering when she spelled it wrong.
Dun, dun, dun. We're going to close it off soon.
Come on.
You
23.
don't want to miss out.
I'll
Don't want
cry.
FOMO. Don't want to miss out.
Stop it, Bob.
Or she will cry if you don't. Get in here.
I'm crying.
Come on, we only need one more. Let's go. Everybody wants the Donna
As soon as we hit
song.
25, I'm going to hit it.
Get off your butt.
Oh, if we, yeah, Donna song's coming up. So if you want
Yeah.
that, get in there.
Yeah, let's go.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
I know
Somebody.
you're out there.
The lurkers. The lurkers. All right, I think we're going to be stuck.
Who we get?
No,
Oh,
no
you
one,
guys
no one
suck.
wants free stuff. People are shy.
Guys.
It's all right.
The guys suck.
Yeah.
I'm not arguing. Again, I'm outnumbered. I'm not arguing tonight. All right.
He's
gonna
looking
do
at me when he says that. I'm not mean.
That's right. Come on. Nobody. Seriously, we just need one more.
Okay, it's LADIE.
There we go. We got it.
I just need help
There we go.
spelling
Yeah,
it.
literally. Yep.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Rebecca.
Here we go. Here we go.
Thank you.
Who's gonna win? Is Andy 25 Brown. Sorry, you're a guy. We have to pick somebody else.
It's ladies' night and the feeling's right.
Oh boy. All right, who wants to spin?
Steve, do we all want to spin?
Sure.
You want
That's
to
a
do 3
powerful
spins or
spin.
one?
It will be a powerful spin.
You want to do 3 spins?
You know, it's only plastic, so.
Let's do one spin.
Okay. We'll all put a single finger on it like we're doing a plan check.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Okay.
You're gonna go up to it and spin the wheel, and then
Ladies, spin the wheel.
Which direction are you
Which
going
direction?
in?
Okay,
Baby, you gotta go up.
counterclockwise. So are we going this way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. 1, 2, 3.
No bagging, no bagging, no bagging.
all right, let's see. You love that? I love that. So awesome. Bottle opener.
A bottle.
Yay, bottle opener. All right.
There was much rejoicing.
There will be. I think I have your address. I think you've won before. So, but if not, we'll put the address up on my email address. Send me your mailing address, and I will send you out a bottle opener, which I have an idea for a new design. So I'll be working on a few more. So there you go. And then while that's up on screen, we are going to take our second break and play Donna's song as soon as I find it here. And then you'll have, what is that? 2 minutes and 35 seconds
Yeah, something like that.
for all 6 of us to try to go pee at once. So we'll see you back here in 2 minutes and something seconds. Bye.
In the skeptical helper, there's a guiding star, keeping chats in line. She's the queen of the bar, with a wink and a smile. She keeps things flowing. Divine Donna's on the scene to keep you from trolling. Divine Donna, watch her keep the show on track. Moderates with flair, she's got your back. With her love, Kenny Biddle every Friday night. In the skeptical help bar, she's a delight. Start your questions with a capital Q, so Donna can pose them for you. Follow the Swayze rule and be nice, or she'll kick you out for life. Divine Donna, watch her keep the show on track. Moderates with flair, she's got your back. With her love, Kenny Biddle every Friday night. In the skeptical help bar, she's a delight. Rarely says a word, unlike her hubby. Doesn't let the show run into hour 3. She may be quiet, but she reads all the chats. So say hi, or thanks, she deserves that. Divine Donna, watch her keep the show on track. Moderates with flair, she's got your back. With her love, Kenny Biddle every Friday night. In the skeptical help bar, she's a delight. Rarely says a word, unlike her hubby. Doesn't let the show run into hour 3. She may be quiet, but she reads all the chats. So say hi, or thanks, she deserves that. Divine Donna, watch her keep the show on track. Moderates with flair, she's got your back. With her love, Kenny Biddle every Friday night. In the skeptical help bar, she's a delight. In the skeptical help bar,
valid of everyone else in the world's ideas.
No, that's okay. Wait, guys, we're back.
Oh,
We're back.
kidding.
Everybody get to their seats! Hurry up!
Professionals.
Hey guys,
Hey! Thanks for joining us again.
Everybody's doing their own thing.
Socializing. We got so busy socializing, so we forgot. Like, oh shit, there's a commercial break. All right. Let's see. What's that? To all of the ladies out there, guys, I love love.
What?
I'm confused.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm not
I'm reading that.
Why do you try?
Wait. Oh, I love you, honey.
I know.
To all the ladies out there, guy love. Most men give back the love you. 100% life is happy. What?
I'm
I
not
don't
sure
understand.
either.
I'm not sure.
I'm married.
Are you?
Positive.
You think it's positive,
I
but
think it's positive.
maybe a little too much special tea?
Yeah.
Maybe.
All I'm saying is I'm
All right.
married. I'm not doing any more takers.
All right. Let's keep going.
Here we go.
Do we have more? Oh yeah, good. What are good things the ladies have seen in the debunking community?
I can start.
Yeah.
The fact that I'm here is amazing because I literally just started. I have a small channel. I have 4 or 5 videos, and yet I'm being invited to chat with people who have a lot more like viewers than I do. And I think that's incredible that this community is so open. It's just chatting with people who are like new. Mason is a great example. Paranormal
Yeah.
History. When he came up, it's just so welcoming.
I agree completely. And I was having that. Were we talking about that yesterday? How the community when I started, I was so nervous.
Yes.
I don't know anybody. Everyone's already like they know each other. Everyone's in their groups. Everyone's in the same live chats and stuff. So when I started, I was obviously very nervous.
Mhm.
So welcoming.
Yeah.
So positive. Like when we talk about the trolls and the negative things people say, that's like for me especially, it's like 1% of the time. I have so much positive stuff in the community that I've experienced that those things, the only reason I wanted to talk about them with you is because they don't get talked about.
Yeah, and we wouldn't be fighting for it to be different if we didn't care about what we like about the things.
Yeah.
And I'll say, no matter gender or gender representing, like doesn't matter. Everyone has been super welcoming. I had no body of work that I had to show. And, mind you, with Stevie's help, I was able to talk to Kenny. I was able to talk to Seg, like major people in this like area, like with name recognition. And that was so helpful to like getting it out there. Cause when you're new, you don't have any trust with the audience yet. So if you can get like a name on your thing with some trust behind it, people are more willing to be like, hey, what are you doing?
and I don't think people in the audience understand how big the trust is for us because of what we do, how we're constantly investigating things that people don't want us looking into. We don't know who's trying to troll us, who's trying to send us down the wrong direction or give us false or misleading information to benefit whatever they're trying to benefit. So like when we reach out to a new creator, it's with apprehension that they might not trust us. So everyone's been very willing to help, very gracious about helping. They help, like whatever you need, they're willing, and they offer further things sometimes that you didn't ask for. So
Cool. Awesome.
All right, that was a good answer.
I would tell you right now, I think this is the most liked we've had for a show. It's like 56 or something right now, which typically isn't one of the, I watch that rather regularly, and that's interesting. I don't know. I just thought.
There you go.
There's only 46
Kenny
people in the
changes
room, but
You
there's-
know, I noticed that recently.
So
it's because I didn't support. I'm sorry.
I'm sad.
Kenny's sad.
Can we just talk for a
Kenny's
little bit?
now gonna send us messages like,
Oh my
I'm sad. It's like,
So
hello.
I'm wearing this shirt because in 2 weeks now, 2 weeks we're gonna have our SciCon. This is the 50th anniversary shirt that's going to be available. I totally did not steal this at all.
Okay. Very believable.
It was just out on the counter. It was
I'll tell
on
your
my
lawyer
display
that.
It was
case.
out on the counter.
Dibs, right?
Somebody was folding things today.
Uh-huh.
and somebody-
This was left alone. There was
and
no
he just
price
took
tag.
that pesky tape that had someone else's name off of it. 'Cause it was-
So
My name is fuck you.
he specifically asked me, which size is this? Is it? And I said, oh, that's a 2X over there. And okay. So, right?
She wanted to make sure he stole the right one.
That's not entirely false. But it's not entirely accurate. Yes, it is. But I took it.
Oh, here we go. Look.
There's empty office.
There are no empty
There are
offices
no-
here anymore.
No.
I've taken them all
Kenny's
over.
taking them all.
But yes, in
We'll
2
fit under
weeks.
tables. You won't even notice.
50th anniversary. Sycon said this is the shirt that's going to be available at the conference if you come out. And then after the conference, maybe? Tim? Yeah? Okay. Tim is like right off the camera on the side,
So
right
you
next to
guys can
Stevie.
hear him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There he is.
Should I stand up like Donna's? Okay.
Are we going to have a round of haunt possessed ghost before the show ends?
Oh.
That's up to you.
That's tough to come up with on the
I can
fly.
tell you. No, I mean I have the slides. I can.
Oh.
We can have Kenny's answers for some
Right,
of
because we
them.
already did them.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
did?
So you're on the spot, Kenny.
Oh,
Just
shit.
you, yeah.
We'll start with the first one.
Next question.
I think that was
Lorraine
If,
Dillon-
if you want to keep going, I have to find it first.
Lorraine
Yeah.
Haunts
Dillon-
possessed.
Not to tell you to shoot on it. Never.
No, it's okay.
I
Here
would
we go.
never.
Okay. Free the curtains.
Mm.
Women seem to have leadership in true crime
That I
genre.
agree with.
Got theories?
I agree with that. Most of the true crime I consume is hosted by women. I don't think there's any true crime I consume that has a singular male host. I have couples that I listen to.
Case file.
I've never listened to Case.
Check it out sometime. You would like it.
I have listened to Sword and Stone, but then there was some controversy about it that I didn't want to be a part of, so I stopped.
Mhm.
But I think that was the only singular male host I've listened to in the true crime genre. I listened to Mr. Ballin, but he does more than just true crime.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So yeah.
There's theories about that it's a safe way for women to empathize with both the victim and the perpetrator, with the way of wanting to be more violent but not being accepted in society, but also feeling like controlled and empowered by like hearing the victims. And there is that, survival mentality, and it's not the best, but we all do it of like, well, if I just know, I could have outsmarted it in some way, which is not true and victim blaming, but we all do that of like, well, I just, if I know what that person is going to do, then I can.
Yeah, I've heard a lot
Yeah.
of knowledge is power in these cases.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
women are hosting. Yeah.
Okay. I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, yeah, all the true crime that I've
Yeah,
watched,
that's interesting.
Yes.
it's all.
I agree with that.
Oh my God, I really wish one could see it.
Well, and then she comes back to say,
Seriously, would you all like to speak in
would
this?
you all like to
She's
speak?
asking right now.
The second weekend in June.
Check your
this-
calendars.
Yeah,
This
I don't
weekend
have
or this
anything in
June?
June.
Or in the
Next year.
2027.
Next
2027. Yeah.
Oh, I
can
don't
do
have a
next year.
calendar for that.
I'm sure I'm free.
Kelly's open.
I only have
I
one
have to look
next
ahead because we don't know when SciCon is next year, right? Not yet. So we're
Hopefully.
still like in
Yeah.
We
Well,
know
we
it's
don't have
in
a single
June. We
cryptid
don't know the
yet.
date.
Right.
I should be free.
Okay.
This is
All right,
your
kids, well, we're
chance to
getting you some women.
Oh, the Dover
Yeah.
Demon is on the list.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
Dover Demon.
Mhm. And then a
We
really
have-
small
we have
local
some-
one.
Dover Demon. Didn't Joe and Ben write about that?
I think so.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I have a Bigfoot
There's
episode in the
some
works.
articles you can look into.
Do you?
I do. I'm very excited about it.
I promise people I do one alien episode by the end of this year, and I'm
Can
looking.
we do one together?
I would. Oh my god, I would love to.
I love
that would take some
aliens.
pressure off of me.
Yeah, okay. Gotcha.
All right. Cool. Anything else? I don't have like.
Here we go.
I don't see how many questions and stuff we have in the background. I don't have that
No,
up on the
this
screen.
is
I don't
probably
know.
the last one we're gonna do.
Okay. Cyber Psych Quest. That's a cool name. Fake. No.
Anonymity.
Thank you.
Anonymity.
I had it in my head and I tried to say that.
I'm just
Would
gonna
you like
drink
someone to
anyway.
read for you, Ken?
Yeah.
May I?
Yes. Go ahead.
Fake anonymity on social media makes people lose their filters. Do you think this online disinhibition makes commenters women debunkers than they'd ever be in person?
Yeah,
No.
Really?
I think so.
Well, some people, but I know some people who would say nasty things to you in person. I feel like you and I would more understand that based on the regions that we are from.
Yeah, I just feel like people will be more verbal about it when they're, on an online forum versus they'll most likely think it,
Yeah.
but maybe not.
But like I've had like a guy call me like a bitch or something because I like said something. Like
I think mine is simply because of my genre of research. Anytime the Warrens are brought up, there is so much hate. There is so much arguing.
Yeah.
There's so much, well, Ed's this and Ed's that, or no, they were perfect. They helped everyone who didn't charge. And then like the amount of people name calling and threatening over these stories, I see so much of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do see when they don't have to own what they're saying, they are definitely more. I mean, I think they're harsher to everyone, and I would assume because I don't get what you ladies. I was going to say you guys get. I'm correcting myself so I don't get in trouble.
Learning.
I don't get the same kind of comments that ladies get.
Yeah.
I do get harsh comments. I do get threats. I've had death threats. I've had death threats against my family.
I've never gotten that. I do feel like some of the more violent things have been towards men, like the harsher comments that have been in my section. If a man speaks up to another man, there's been more violent rhetoric, where more it's just like, you know,
Dismissive.
Yeah, dismissive.
I've had one death threat in this community.
Okay.
And we all know who that was.
Do you want me to give him a noogie? I'll do it.
An atomic wedgie.
And it was a
I'm
very
sure there's not enough
direct death
leverage.
threat too. Yeah, he specifically said he would end me for what I do.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, and I tend to, if I don't know the person, like if it's just a random, like a screen name or, you know, that's the generic, I always tend to say he, like that's from a guy.
The default.
I always, default to it's a guy threatening me.
Yeah.
But I've had threats from women, and well, in my case, it's mostly psychics and mediums, because that's who I've engaged with. But I do think that, when they have that wall between you, that you don't know who they are, which don't take that for granted, because
It's not really
we
true.
can find out who you are.
Yeah. Internet is forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when they have that there's no fear, like, oh, you don't know who I am. I'm going to say whatever I want. You got a keyboard. But on the other side of that coin, when I do meet these people at conferences, whole different story.
Oh, yeah.
And
We hear that a lot.
it's it's like, oh wait, no, I didn't mean it that way. I didn't. Bullshit.
Or
Yes,
just
you did.
completely avoid you.
Yeah. I mean, I try to make it that I will talk to you online the same way I will talk to you in person.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I keep looking at you. I think we're just naturally.
Usually I'm sitting there.
Yeah,
like,
I'm used to talking
he looks
directly.
over.
Yeah, but I feel this is.
This question, I like this question.
Now we're really taking
Excuse
over.
me. I think Kenny likes that
That's
question.
Why are haunted dolls a thing now? Because they.
First
you
of all,
can
it's
sell
not
them.
now. They have been a thing for a very long time.
I would argue all dolls are haunted. They creep me out.
The internet
I was literally
has
just asking
made
about
them
them too.
special.
Oh, that's
So here is Isabel.
What card do you have
Let's
there?
go right, Isabel.
The drink. What does that say? The drink.
The drinker?
The drink card?
13.
Hello.
I'd have to look at my deck. I don't remember.
Is that a real card? Is that like a
No,
genuine-
not the drinker,
Okay,
but the
okay.
13th is definitely
gotcha,
something.
It is.
I think it's just supposed to be done.
So this is Isabel, and I can say with confidence that this is 100% as haunted, possessed, cursed as Annabelle. Absolutely
100%.
guaranteed.
Yeah.
And if the owners of Annabelle ever want to put it up side by side, I am more than willing to do that. It'll be a boring night, but yeah.
Do you want a rider deck to look at?
Okay, first off, this is ladies' night. This is a Rider-Waite Smith. Let's be freaking taking her name off.
Supernatural.
Oh my
Joan.
Supernatural.
Oh my god, wait, can I see that?
Are these in?
I want to see the supernatural one.
Oh,
These have been taken out.
The Life Code Tarot, Stranger Things Tarot.
Oh my goodness, I have a
I
stranger
totally
thing
lost
now,
control.
boys.
Tarot with keywords.
What is this
Freak
one?
show
Where
service.
did they all come
And
from?
it's
I was
sealed.
going to put a display together of tarot cards for here in the
Oh,
building.
yeah.
And I tried to get a mix of all these Dungeons and Dragons,
Oh my
Hulk
God.
Tarot.
Did you know they were pasta tarot?
They have everything tarot. There's
I
baseball
know.
one
I
downstairs.
have I have a Philly version of tarot cards.
Love that.
And it's all
It
It is the
Philadelphia
death card.
things.
Okay.
Okay.
I
You have the death card, technically.
I have a
Interesting.
Guillermo
The
del Toro
tattoo
deck.
tarot.
I love.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
Ghostbusters
amazing.
tarot.
I have a Stranger Things Ouija board as well. My brother got me.
I have that.
I have
It might be in the
two
case.
Rider-Waite Smiths, and then I have the Modern Witch Tarot, which is the one I brought because they're all women in
Kenny,
it.
don't be ridiculous. You never had control to lose. Thanks, Malachi.
Thanks for letting me laugh. Oh, you have a
Malachi.
Toth deck? Oh my god.
Malachi will
You
be
can look
here
through this when you're done.
in
That
2 weeks.
guy.
Malachi will be here in 2 weeks. Asteroids will be here in 2 weeks. Laura B. I know she was watching
Okay.
earlier. She'll
I was
be
on
here in 2
swim
weeks.
team.
Okay.
Not anything with a ball.
Okay.
It was a successful catch. You couldn't see it, but it was good.
It was almost his face. I'm so sorry.
I can't see.
Get up. Just walk it off.
Rub some dirt in it.
If there are
You're killing
no,
me, Smalls.
if there are no more questions, do you want to do a quick spitfire round of haunt, possess, ghost?
Donna? Any more questions?
No. We're
No?
good.
Okay.
Okay, good.
We're not going to take the last few, so sorry, guys.
Oh, sorry. guys.
Donna's like, we're going to cut it off soon.
Okay, so to quickly go over the rules, pick one of the following for each person. Haunt, you want to hang around this person like a spirit. Possess, you want to take over this person. Ghost, you want nothing to do with this person, so you ghost them. This is all in good fun because we had some
Okay.
people here. So the first round,
Wait, didn't we make a rule about possess was temporary? It wasn't permanent?
yes.
That's
And I will show you the pictures when we go by. So your options are the Jersey Devil, Bigfoot, or Mothman.
So I would say, oh, thank you.
Pictures might
that's,
help you.
That's good. Yeah. I usually have a notepad that I
Yeah,
write all
he
this shit
does-
down.
surprised
I'm just
you
waiting until he
have
sees the sexy
So
Bigfoot.
I would, so what is it?
one. Kenny
On-
would possess
that ghost.
Mothman
I
so
would
he could fly.
hang out with Bigfoot,
Okay, so you would haunt.
haunt. I would ghost the Jersey Devil,
Wow.
but I would possess Mothman
Yeah.
because
Okay.
he can fly.
That was my answer
Because
too.
he can fly.
And I'd be like, flap and flow all
I'm not-
around.
I'm not going to do the UK ones like we did last time. Oh, wait. I do kind of because of sexy. Okay. The next one's Loch Ness, Old Shuck, or a werewolf. And you need to look at sexy Loch Ness.
That was really
Oh,
important
they
to
know.
the line.
How you doing?
And if you want to see these pictures, you can go to Joan's Valentine's Day video.
Yeah.
And we did this and we put all the images up. It was great fun.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
I am not familiar with Old Shuck.
Oh, apparently there are lots of types of dog-like demon creatures in the UK.
Yeah.
Like how
And
Yeah.
Old
Claire
Shuck
knew
is
a
just
lot
like
about
the
it,
just the title for them in general.
Okay. So I would probably possess the werewolf because I think it's just cool to be a werewolf. I
Okay.
think they have the best transformation
I like how you say that.
on I would hang out with the Old Shuck because,
He's a dog.
we'd be like kind of the same. Werewolf, Old Shuck looks like a dog here. I'd be like, yo, what's up, man? You're my boy.
Buddies.
And I would absolutely ghost the Loch Ness because I don't want anything to do with
What
whatever
that is?
this picture is. Because that's
I'll have to quickly show.
that's something
Oh my
nasty.
gosh.
I need a little refresher. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
It's like a mermaid.
I'm gonna skip people because
That's what happens when you
dragon.
start having like a sexy dream, and then all of a sudden it turns to a
We will
nightmare,
do-
and you're like, get off, get off, get off.
Okay. Next one. Jason Hawes, Zach Baggins, Yvette Fielding.
But kind of important for this one too, because like just
Also,
this photo.
We asked Jason, and I don't agree with his answer. Why is he wet? He said he was working out. That's too much.
What? Wet?
Zoom in that picture.
Oh, that's an AI picture.
Yeah, that was
He
a trend.
created that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That was a trend.
he doesn't look like that.
Damn.
I've seen him in person.
Okay. That's his profile picture.
He was swimming with Loch Ness.
Oh.
I would Oh my goodness, this is hard. Like I would say, I would hang out with Jason because I already do.
You would
He's my
haunt
boy.
Jason.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would haunt Jason. I'm gonna have to say I would possess Yvette, just because I want nothing to do with Baggins.
Okay. Well, because if you possess them, you can also change their actions of things. So
I'm gonna change my answer.
Okay.
That was.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
with
that was.
Yvette can go.
Okay.
I'm gonna ghost her because I really don't like her anyway, and I really hate Zach. But I would possess him, and I would streak through the streets of Las Vegas.
We said we would expose all the lies.
Yeah.
I mean, I can do. I'm fake. I'm fake. I'm naked. I'm fake.
Okay. And then the last one I'll do. I'll do the guys. I won't do the girls because of Beardo gets scared. Side-eye guy, Kenny Biddle.
Oh Lord.
Well, naturally.
I mean, I'm going to do the ladies later.
I think Kenny wants to hang out with himself. So
I have a lot of practice with that.
yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. You said my name, and I was like, "Who are the other two?" I don't know.
Side-eye guy and Beardo gets scared.
Oh, Beardo. Oh my God. I would. Oh wow. So I like them too. So I would say I would ghost myself. I've already been there.
Okay.
I'm good. And I would probably. I would
Possess Beardo.
I would possess Side-Eye Guy
Okay.
and then tell everyone that Indiana Jones is not an archaeologist.
Wait, which one did the shot collar?
Yeah, it was Seg did the shot collar.
Right, okay.
I would tell everyone that Indiana Jones sucks, that he's a thief, he's not an archaeologist, that he's a horrible person, and that's my opinion forever and all time. And then I would hang out with Beardo because he has a nerd geek room like I do, and I would love to see everything in it.
And then the last one that I just came up with right now,
Uh-oh.
and it's all in good fun. Stevie, Jenny, or Joan.
Stare, just you know.
You knew that.
Thank you for watching, folks.
That's our show.
HR is stepping in.
You need a nice little HR flag.
I know. I told him that earlier.
The budget.
I need a red flag just to go in front of the camera.
The referee's flag.
HR.
Yeah.
They'll say HR.
Hold on. Wait.
Oh, see, it's not. It doesn't work when you're waiting. Everybody's like, oh.
Guys, remember the last thing we said and don't think about anything else.
Oh, hell no.
Hold that thought.
Oh hell no.
You got a lot
right,
of
then-
indie lovers and
Indie lovers. You're all wrong. Except for free the curtains.
They're unsubscribing.
Yes. Indiana Jones was a Tomb Raider. Exactly. Tomb Raider.
I thought that was Laura Croft.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's Tomb Raider. Yeah.
We love women in men's spaces.
Yeah, we love them.
Mhm.
STEM. She was in STEM.
She was.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to conveniently ignore the last question.
Wow, coward. But anyway.
And I would just give up because I would like to hang out with all of you.
That's true. There you
And-
go.
which is
Very
why
safe
we're
answer.
doing this tonight.
Yes,
because I
we
was
did.
so
We
excited.
did give everyone one skip. So
That's so
that
true.
could be your
Yeah.
skip.
Yeah.
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 That was
Because
good.
it's fun. I mean, I really enjoy your company and working with all of you. Well, I haven't worked with you yet.
Not yet.
I hope we change that
That'd
in the
be cool.
future because I think you do really good work, and I really am impressed with the amount of detail that you give it. So
And
keep
what is
doing
your
that.
full name again?
Jenny Twigs.
There you
Jenny
go.
Twigs.
Jenny
That's
Twigs.
me.
And that's her
Was
name
it-
on YouTube
is
as
Paranormal
well. Yep.
History, right?
Oh, that's
With-
just a tagline. Don't worry about that.
I'm trying to get your channel right.
It's just Jenny Twigs.
Oh,
It's just
all
I
right.
need something in the banner.
One- one G.
1G,
One
yeah.
G, yes.
So keep doing that and put more stuff out.
I'm trying. Trust me. I'm
Yeah,
trying.
put stuff more out, and that goes with you, Joan and Stevie, because I love the work that you do, the detail that you put in it. As a researcher myself, it makes me happy to see that out there. And everyone that's watching, like, please, if you haven't subscribed to them, do it and follow the work, because this is really in depth. This is the education that I talk about. Learning, understanding, not just giving you like quick quips about like this is fake or this is that, which is cool for those channels. I'm not dissing them, but I love the research. I love the education. I love the and understanding and the passion behind it. So definitely subscribe to them and follow them. And that's it. That's all I got.
That all you got?
We good?
I think we should do the Puerto Ricans thing.
Oh yeah. Let's do that. I'm gonna put it in there again. I think I still have it where I can just paste it.
Do you have links up for the ladies or no? Someone's asking.
I do not. I didn't. I got screwed up with the mics earlier today, so I didn't do that.
We can just say it. So I'm Joan from Ladies Fright on YouTube.
Yep, I'm Jenny Twigs.
And Stevi, Truth or Demons podcast, YouTube, and all podcast platforms if you don't like video content.
Very nice.
You don't like video content, just close your eyes when you play mine.
I find a lot of people do that anyway.
Yeah.
Like I've gotten comments where people will listen, especially to like this. They will watch the show over like tomorrow or sometime next week, and they just listen to it. Because you can do that with most shows. Like this show, you can do that.
Are you folding laundry? Visual. Are you eating dinner?
You driving in the car right now?
Look at us. We're talking to you.
Are you on the pooper? Are you listening to me?
Get off your phone. Look up.
Wash your hands.
It's time to stand up now.
Everybody do the weed.
All right. So the link that I put in there, again, that is for Puerto Rican and to help him out and his son. They're going through a little bit of a hard time right now and could really use some help. So take a look at the GoFundMe, consider it, and if you can help out, then please do. And then that'll definitely make a difference in their lives.
Yeah.
So I don't want to go into more detail because it's his business and not for everyone to know. Read the GoFundMe. It explains everything in there, and then you can go from there. All right. So with that said, closing remarks. Like let's go around. I won't say anything. It's just for the ladies. Sum up what we talked about, and then what you think we can do better. Yeah, I'm looking at you first.
I think so. Tonight's discussion was trying to bring more credibility to the female debunkers in our groups, in our space. Just like give more recognition to the work that's being done, not just with the ladies. Like watch the content, listen to the content. Don't judge it don't judge it by the title. Don't judge it by the thumbnail. Don't judge it by the feelings you have on the subject matter. Watch it before you critique. We don't care about critiques. We accept critiques. We welcome them. We will change things if we are found to be incorrect about something. We love that. So just take the time to give us that consideration of taking in the content before you judge it.
Yeah, I would say that like one thing I appreciate, and I've said this already, is how welcoming everybody is. And I think the audience should continue to try to bring that to newer channels that are coming up in the space that are learning how to do things, learning how to do things correctly, exploring new topics, and just continue to be open with creators, but also other audience members as well as they're joining.
First off, thank you for having us. We really appreciate it.
Everybody's had a great night too. It's a great show.
I don't think the people in this audience who have sat here for the hours that we've been talking feel that we're not legitimate, not credible. But I hope from this that if you go out into your life and you hear someone, a loved one or a friend or just a random person speaking disparagingly, maybe not about us, but about women in spaces like this, that you now feel that you have talking points that you can bring up and say to them and considerations that you can make to them as well.
Cool. All right. I think that wraps it up. I I just want to add some announcements, if I can see them. I got to put my glasses back on. Real quick, next month, 2 weeks, June 11th to 14th is SciCon. It is happening. It's our 50th anniversary. That's what's on my shirt. It's here in Buffalo. It is a big, awesome science conference. And it starts off with tours of the center. So Tim Binga and I will be doing tours at the center here. We're going to be hosting people, taking groups through, showing them all the work that we've done over the years. Maybe sneak peeks of some things. We're going to have a Q&A. We're going to have a sneak peek at a video for a major project that's coming up. And the rest of the speakers, I mean, Mary Roach is our keynote, which is somebody that I admire. I haven't met her yet, but I can't wait because I have like 57 books of hers that I want to get autographed. And I'm so excited because I'm really excited about meeting her. And then there's plenty of other speakers that are awesome. We're going to wrap it up at the end. There's a Niagara Falls excursion that I will be doing spooky trivia on the bus ride to and from.
Wow.
I still have to write all the questions.
Oh. You could take mine. With the
yeah, actually I might.
Yeah.
Okay. But that's all the announcements. Well, one more. Next week, we're going to have Dr. Rodney Schmaltz on, and we're going to be talking about his paper. He just published a paper with some other scientists about infrasound and its effect on people. And their behavior and stuff like that. And it looks to be an interesting show. I've worked with him before testing people for our CFIIG $500,000 challenge. He teaches a critical thinking class at McEwen University in Canada. Somewhere in Canada.
That's small.
Yeah, very specific.
Yeah.
It's in Alberta?
Alberta. Yeah, I think it's Alberta. Kat Mack has worked with him too. So she knows exactly where. Hopefully she's still in the chat.
Yeah, she is.
She can say where it is. But we're going to be talking to him and about his paper and Edmonton. Yes. Thank you. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And then the following week we'll be at SciCon, and there's a super secret live stream going on. Don't tell anyone.
You might have actually been too quiet that time.
I know, right?
I hope so. We have very limited seating and it's invitation only, so it's an unofficial event. That's why it's
secret handshake password.
Yeah. There's literally secret things that you need to get into this. You can't just walk in the door. You have to have certain objects to come in. So anyway, that's it. Thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate it. And I hope you have a great weekend. And remember to subscribe to everyone. And that's about it. Like and subscribe. And never stop learning.
Never stop learning.
Never stop.
That's awesome.
Bye, guys.
Hey, diddle diddle, here's a little riddle. Who's the best debunker? Is it Kenny Biddle? Oh, he's good, not just a little. Not at the bottom or even the middle. Strike a chord like a fiddle. Tasting the rainbow like a skittle. That's fragile and brittle. You can watch him take a problem and start to riddle the problem away. He does not play. He takes his job so seriously. He loves a challenge and won't turn you away. It's such a skeptic, he keeps stones. Believers exposing the fake. It wouldn't take him long to find a needle in hay. Use a magnet, damn it. Now take a drink of Kenny's specialty. Someone may say that's not for me. To each their own, what really will be. Man, Kenny's such a skeptic, drinking skeptical tea. Like and subscribe, everybody turn notifications on. And go watch his show and forget about this song. Mr. Wizard or Bill Nye the Science Guy. Can you remember? You like Kenny better, so head to the skeptical help bar and meet the bartender. Pick up a drink and relax, cause nobody does this better. Not even close, not even a little. He's the one and only Kenny Biddle.